I don't know what's going on in your phone because you didn't allow us to see it. I've been doing this for a while now, and the only time people refuse to show me their phone is when they're trying to hide something. It's been the only case, and I'm not trying to project that onto you, but normally for transparency, when people come on here, they just give their phone up.
Although I have nothing to hide.
Okay. You smooth, but brother, you ain't that smooth. All right, so tell me, why do you think your girlfriend is cheating on you?
I had went out with a couple of friends across the water. Went and got some drinks, got drunk. Started getting later and later and later, so I called her. I'm like, yo, can you, like, Sade, can you come get me? She like, Jalen, you have the car keys. And I'm like, so after that, finally, she kept calling, like, where you at, where you at? So when I finally get a ride home, to the car, as I walk through the door, she get up, she started getting ready, so I walk through the door. My daughter, she grabbed my hand, I walk around the room to get her dressed. I'm like, Daddy, my mama, she was in the room kissing the boy.
Your daughter said this?
Yeah, so I'm like, she what?
Yeah.
In the room kissing the boy.
How old is your daughter at this point?
She was 3.
3 years old, okay.
But I'm like, so what's she kissing at? She grabbed me, walked me in the room, pointed by the window. So I looked at her, I'm like,
you hear what your daughter's saying?
You hear this, right?
Yeah.
All right, so she like, boy, ain't nobody trying to hear that. She ain't nothing but a child. So I'm like, all right, never mind, let it go. So then the part where the family member came in at, like a couple days later, we all talking about, you know what I'm saying, getting caught up before. So he like, yeah, man, I was at the girl house one of my sneaky links house one time,
It's your brother?
Yeah, and he like, the girl daughter walked in the quarters and started crying. I'm like, hold on.
This sound like what my daughter just told me.
It sound like something my daughter just told. So I'm like, I'm in my head like, nah, it's my brother. Like, nah, I won't be like that. And then I'm like, I know what I did in the past. I done went out and had a whole nother female, got a whole nother female pregnant. She actually had the baby. So it's like.
Wow, in this relationship with Sade?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So it's like, anything is possible at this point.
Yeah.
I decided to ask, like, yo, you ever slept with, you know what I'm saying, my brother, anything? She's like, jumped off, no. Why would I want to sleep with somebody with the little I'm like, how would you know that?
Oh, so she's making reference to his genitalias.
Yeah.
And saying, why would I want to sleep with somebody who got this size genitalia?
Yeah, and I'm like, how you know that? Well, he slept with some of my friends, and I'm like, but how do you personally know that? Like,
I understand. I understand the suspicion. So what was interesting is you paid for a lie detector test to see if she was lying. What happened?
When we went, the dude, we was late to the test first of all because we was yard traffic. So as you can see, you know what I'm saying, like the questions that was asked about my brother, like you got -2s in them questions. You know, on a -2, like I mean, you got a deception on.
So you don't believe the results because you think maybe like this person was conspiring with her? Like, what do you think? Do you think that?
I asked him, but then once he said nah, I just like kind of let it go because it was already like.
But your mind is set that these results aren't right.
Could be, couldn't be.
So that's why you want me to unlock the phone.
Unlock the phone.
Got
exactly.
it. Because now you know that we'll find the truth. We'll get the evidence.
Get me right.
That makes sense. So my question is, and I gotta ask this. You said before that you had a discretion in the past. Have you ever cheated on her again?
Yeah.
You have?
I ain't even gonna lie, yeah.
How many times do you think you cheated on her?
Oh, man.
Not that many.
I wouldn't say, like, all of them was sexually cheating, so it was, like, more sort of, like, verbally.
So emotional cheating?
Emotional, yeah. Because it's like,
but some
when you're in a
sexual.
relationship and you got somebody that always want to kick you out.
I understand. So she says you got other girls pregnant in the past. I know you said that you got the one. How many girls in the past have you gotten pregnant?
The one I got the baby with now, and I had got another one pregnant, but she actually got rid of her.
So it was 2 and 1 actually had the baby?
Yeah.
Okay. And y'all been together for 9 years?
Yeah.
And so in that 9 years, how many kids y'all have?
I got 3 with her and 2 with somebody, but the one of them was before her. My last daughter that I had was with the other one.
Got it. Okay then.
The other 3 with her.
So hearing all of this about the cheating and the emotional and sexual cheating, you had a baby out of it. Do you still want to be in a relationship with her?
Nah, I don't know.
Well, let's see what Sade has to say about all this. So Sade, come on out. Have you cheated with his family members?
Never.
His friends?
Never.
So why do you think he thinks that from your point of view?
I don't know.
I never.
Because he told me about your daughter saying, "Mommy's kissing somebody upstairs."
Yes, that part when I say I do not know what my daughter was talking about, because I texted him around 1 something, he never responded back. So I went to, the kids went to sleep, so I had went to sleep too. I put the baby to sleep and I went to sleep.
Yeah.
End up, right like 3 o'clock in the morning, he calls me, he was like, Sade, come get me. But, once you already had so many drunk calls like that before, you think it's something about to go the wrong way or whatever the case may be. So I heard like females and everything in the background, and
But I told you who those females was.
And
I told you who those females was.
I'm not saying anything about that. In the mix of him stating that, he basically was like, I was like, Jalen, you know you got the car or whatever. He was like, go hang up, say, oh, this bitch go say I got the car. So when he said that, I'm looking like, okay, I'm not even about to, interact with him, argue with him.
You said that?
I put the phone down.
You did say that?
I did, yeah, I said it.
I put the phone down and I went back to sleep. When the next day came, I woke up like around, I could say about 10, because my friend was actually calling about him. So I'm thinking something that happened because he did not come home. Mm-hmm. So when we actually got on the phone, she just telling me what she was calling for. And I'm like, oh, well, he's not here, whatever, try to call him.
I always worry about what I'm doing. I could be anywhere. Her friends always worried about what I'm doing.
You put on the show for him.
I put on a show for anything.
Well, she said that your friends cause a lot of suspicious too.
I don't see how.
How does your friends cause suspicious?
She wouldn't know, because let me tell you, she wouldn't know because we don't club together.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm out at the club, her friends would be behind the scenes recording me, doing all that, sending it to her. Oh, girl, we got him. When my friends see her out, they don't say nothing to her. They don't bother her with nothing. They want to record me. They want to fight me because I'm talking to another female.
They're females.
But that makes sense, though. Because you didn't just say, and I'm being fair here, I'm not taking nobody's side. You didn't say, well, I'm at the club and I'm dancing. You just admitted I'm talking to another female. So why wouldn't her friends record you and want to fight you? That makes complete sense to me. If I'm out and my partner's friends watching me talking to somebody else and I'm doing stuff, they're gonna be like, look what your man doing. But those are your words. You said you were another girl.
You're right, but the same thing is I knew people before I knew her.
Okay, so you're saying
they don't know
you're
everybody.
saying these are not romantic. You're saying
no. It be body language. All up on him, hugging around him. He got his hand around her. It's body language. Everybody knows body language.
Nah, that ain't
and
true.
when he drinks, he gets a little loose, and he gets sloppy. Yes.
You shady for that.
Not
the wiggle with it. Not the wiggle.
All right, but it's like, okay, like when my friends see her, it's always, what's up, Sade? Yeah. Even if they see her talking to another male, they don't just automatic. They mind their business.
Is she on these other men though? Like with body language?
I was told before one time that she was in the club kissing on somebody she used to mess with.
Oh, okay. So both of your friends.
And he waited to tell me that because he was like, I ain't want to tell you because I ain't want to start nothing, but I see what she doing to you, so it's like, know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I'm gonna ask you this. You have 3 children together. Is he a good father?
Yes, he's a perfect father.
Excellent father.
Mm-hmm.
Great, that's good. So if we're hearing, and this is a sincere question, that he's cheated in the past, he's had 3 pregnancies, 1 resulted in the child being born, why do you stay with him?
Because this time when we actually sat and talked to each other, he was basically...
nobody else to have me?
Whatever. We actually sat and talked to each other. He, did explain that he was going to come back and do what he was supposed to do. Okay. And I'm not going to fault him. He did.
Okay.
It just came in when my daughter came and told him that. The rest just came from, I don't know where.
And how long ago was that?
March.
So since March, the speculations have come back?
Since March has been hell.
Okay.
But can you blame me for wild question?
No, if my daughter told me if my son told me the person I'm talking to or my partner is upstairs with somebody else, it's always going to be a seed of doubt. So it makes complete sense.
She walked me to the room.
Yeah, I get it. Well, we unlock both of your phones. What do you think we'll find? Do you think we'll find out he's cheating still?
He probably, I figure he is.
Why though? Why?
Your insecurities.
Why?
Your insecurities.
So, and your mouth.
What will you do if we find out he is cheating?
Mm-mm.
What does that mean? I don't know what means. Does that mean you're going to leave him?
Yeah, I can't.
I don't know why I don't believe you.
Oh, no.
Do y'all believe her? All right, if you believe that if she sees something on the phone, she'll leave, clap. That's 3 people.
No, you need to clap.
Okay, so I think it's time to unlock these phones and get the truth of this matter. So we checked Sade's texts, her calls, DMs, because Jalen, you have some specific questions. Jalen, you want to know if Sade is texting with 3 specific people. My Unlock the Phone investigator checked her text message and found she is telling the truth. He is not in communication with any of those people at all. Jalen, you want to know if Sade is calling the 3 men in question. Sade says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator checked her call logs, past and present, and found she's telling the truth. There's no calls as well. Jalen, you want to know if Sade is messaging other guys via Instagram and Facebook. Sade says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator checked her DMs and found she is telling the truth. We went through her entire phone and we're looking for anything that could be suspicious, and your woman is not doing anything but loving you. All right, well, Jalen, it's time for your results. Are you ready? We all know that she was clear. We checked your DMs, your photos, your texts. Sade, you have some very specific questions as well. Sade, you want to know if Jalen is exchanging DMs with any other woman. Jalen says he is not.
He is.
My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his DMs and found that currently he is telling the truth. Sade, you also want to know if Jalen has photos of other women in his phone. Jalen says no. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his phone and found that he is not telling the truth. He has 15 photos and videos of different women in his phone. One is sexually explicit and one of him dancing with another girl.
Mm-hmm. That's the one I caught, but when his daughter actually had the phone, and she walked it to me. And as I seen it, but I handed him back the phone, and I asked him.
This is the dancing photo with the girl?
Mm-mm.
Or these are sexually explicit photos?
Uh-huh, panties and bras.
Okay. So you've seen one of them, but you didn't see the rest of them? Mm-hmm. Okay. Then. Well, Sade, you also want to know if Jalen is texting other women. Jalen says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his text and found that he is not telling the truth. We found text conversations with 3 different women, one of which he says he wants to be in a relationship with her. Can you please pass me the evidence bag? This is very telling. So I'm gonna show you this message because the thing here is it says, yeah, you're right. I really love the fact that you understand because it's not easy for me to walk away from this 10-year relationship. But, and he just keeps going on about the relationship they have. So you're talking to another woman and wanting to get out of this relationship.
Well, he out of it.
There you go.
That ain't me.
That's not you?
That ain't me. That ain't me. You heard she said my daughter had my phone, right?
Let me tell you, if your daughter is texting like this, we got a big issue. I mean, let me be real. Jalen, you turned this relationship to a game and you just played yourself.
I'd take that.
You did. The fact of the matter is now, you know she wasn't doing anything. You've been doing a lot of these actions of trying to check up on her because, as we all know, guilty conscious. So you've been doing your thing, you're talking to other people, you've had relationships, you've had tons of indiscretions.
I mean, but can you blame me though? You know what she tell me?
I can't blame you.
Nah, you know what she tell me?
I can't blame you.
Do you know what she tell me though?
What?
Go talk to another female. I don't care. Get out. I don't care. I get tired of hearing it.
When you constantly keep hearing that you're messing with somebody's brother or you're messing with somebody's friend, it just to the point it's just like a buzzing bee that's just sitting in your ear. You just go. Like
so
if you go mess with somebody, go ahead.
Both of y'all have grown apart a long time ago. You should have said to her a long time ago, you know what? I am young and I'm not ready for a monogamous relationship. So I asked you before if we found anything, are you going to stay? And you're done.
Sir.
You're done now. I pray that's the truth. Y'all are young and you still have a chance to actually be honest with yourself, with each other, and find people who are going to love y'all the way y'all deserve to be loved. You got your answers, and I really hope y'all stick to this and break up from this relationship. Wish y'all the best of luck.
Thank
you.
You.
I really do. My guest, Lakeisha, says her fiancé, Jaquan, went from calling her a dime when they first met to telling her during sex that her body looked like she has a plumber's belly. Lakeisha says Jaquan has destroyed her self-esteem, and she's here for my help. Everyone, please welcome Lakeisha to the show. Can I have a hug? How are you doing, beautiful?
I'm feeling fabulous.
Well, first of all, let's start with the good stuff. You in Nina Parker collection. I asked Nina was like, I'm dressing your guest.
Thank you.
How do you feel? Good?
I feel fabulous.
You look fabulous.
I feel
you
like
look fabulous. Every
you.
bit. Okay, so when I read what was going on in your relationship, I did get emotional.
Okay.
Because whether it's physical abuse, emotional abuse, it hurts. And what you experienced was abuse for the man that you love to say such horrible things about you.
Yeah.
Tell me about your fiance and how you first met.
So about 4 years ago, I met him online. In the messages, he was like, "You're so beautiful, you know, could I take you out?" You know, all of that. And on my bio, I did say that I had 2 children.
And normally this is not a question I ask, but for context, what size were you at that point? Now, because you've had 2 children, your body is beautiful no matter what, but what size were you?
I want to say about 140.
Okay.
And now, I mean, I'm about 200.
You look good there and you look good here, okay?
Thank
Let's
you
be very clear.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you started gaining weight, and is that when things started to change with Jaquan?
It definitely did. And when we were intimate, you know, I could just tell. I could see it in his eyes that he, you know, was fantasizing about another woman. And it just made me feel less of a woman.
So we put up the photo and the audience had a response, and I think we all know the response. Is because it's interesting when somebody feels like they have the authority to say things to other people when, and I don't want to fat shame him or tell him that, you know, or challenge his body, but like, if your body, if you're not in the gym 14 hours a day, then you know, and even at then, you don't have the right to talk about anybody's body, but
I'm not the only one with a wide back.
so what does he say about your weight?
I have a plumber's body.
So when he calls you those names, what do you do?
It makes me feel less of a woman. Especially, let me just tell you this. We were on the road to getting pregnant, and I was on hormones. And that makes you, you know, gain weight. It makes you moody. Yeah. And, you know, it's like, what do you want? Do you want a child, or do you want this perfect woman? You know, he would make little small remarks. I know just last night he was saying if I dare go in for seconds or thirds of a meal, he would say, hey, yeah, I already know that that's what you want.
All right, so tell me about the text message you found from other women.
And the text messages that I saw of other women were, oh, you have a nice body. It's always body. The key word is body. You have a nice body. And it just makes me a little insecure. I already battle from low self-esteem and my image due to, you know, my past, my childhood. My mother always teased me for being, you know, bigger. And it just hits home for me to hear that from someone that I want a future with.
And so, knowing that he has a problem with sex another woman, why haven't you left?
I haven't left because when we met, I was at a hard point in my life. I was actually homeless when we met, and he took me and my 2 children in. He took us in when I was in a dark place.
So what do you feel like is on the line for you?
He needs to uplift me as a woman and just do that. Do that for me.
And if he can't?
I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm gone.
Got it. Jaquan has been listening backstage, and I want to invite him out right now. Jaquan, come on out. Hey, Jaquan, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good, good. Please, take a seat. Thanks for joining us. Shake your hand, man. So, Lakeisha says you disrespect her. We heard the things that you've said about her during intimacy. What do you have to say?
She came to me. She was like, let's go do this fitness boot camp. I'm like, I'm down, let's do it. Well, she lasted for like 2 weeks. The first week she did the whole time. The second week she went like 3 days.
I want to also make clear that when it comes to an emotional state and it comes to your weight or being motivated, if the person who has destroyed your motivation then tries to rebuild it, it doesn't work that way. If you've already said something that's hurt her self-esteem, you being the one to then try to build her up in the moment is never going to work because you can't play both roles in her life. because emotionally and mentally, she's still in the place where you've hurt her. So you said that she was once a dime, which she still is a dime.
I mean, the weight just like, I don't know, it just kind of got out of hand. So I tried to get us, like I said, to go to the gym.
But let's speak on this, because outside of this, let's be real. Yes, you're saying that you tried to go to the gym and saved it, but you then sexed other women and talked about your girl to the other woman, which is disrespectful on many ends. Did that happen, and what do you have to say about it?
Yeah, I've told some women, I'm like, oh, you got a nice body and this and that. Yeah, I would say that. I wouldn't necessarily just sit up there and fat shame her like that to
But
people
have you
that...
once?
You do, because I've seen
The only
it.
people
do you
that
want
I've
a
done,
dime
the
or do
only
you want a
people
baby?
that I've done
do you
that
want
to
a dime or do
is
you want a baby?
my parents. I did not do that to
So you
other
did that
women.
with your parents?
I did it with my parents, yes, definitely. I told them what was going on.
I can't lie to you, brother. That's even worse for me. Like, you know, it's like, because
And then-
it's one thing for like the randos, which is disrespectful on its own, but your mother and father have to respect your partner. Say what your point is.
If you know you want to better yourself and look better, work out and go to the gym. It wasn't me
But I
tearing
don't
you
need
down when
this.
I was saying it. It was
I don't
me
need this.
encouraging you.
I don't need this.
Do you really think that was encouragement?
On my end, yes, I do.
I'm not
Why-
running
why
fast
do you
enough.
believe
I'm
that's
not lifting
encouragement?
enough.
Because I'm trying to get your mental state. Why do you believe the way that you're talking to her and the things that you've done in that moment
You're
were
talking about the
encouragement?
main things or going to the gym? Which
The
part?
gym. The way that you
gym.
said that you were talking
well,
to her.
Yeah, because I mean,
Because every time she said, you told her, you're not doing it right, you're not running fast enough, you've agreed. I've seen your body motions and you've
Yeah,
nodded your head.
yeah, I agree.
Why do you believe that's encouragement?
I guess I feel that's encouragement because that's how I was taught in the gym. That's how people motivated me. We motivate each other differently as I see now, but that's how I was motivated.
so great.
So I'm going off of what
So you
I
just said the
learned.
key words, I see it now, which means you realize now that that was disrespectful and not
Yes.
motivation.
Yes.
Can you acknowledge to your woman right now and say, I'm sorry I disrespected you and not motivated you?
I'm sorry for disrespecting you, and I would love to motivate you better and how you would want me to motivate you.
You can't
So
motivate her. I just said to
But-
say, I'm sorry for disrespecting you. You can't motivate her. But I just want you to say, I'm sorry that I disrespected you when I thought I was motivating you. That's it.
I'm sorry for disrespecting you when you thought I was motivating you.
Okay, well, is this gonna last 2 days and then go back to the same thing? Because you're known for having a pattern, right?
No, it's
Right.
not gonna last.
But
2
can I
days.
say
No, it's
something?
not.
Yes, you can, always.
Sis, you have a pattern too, though, because
I do.
your pattern is forgiving someone who is blatantly disrespecting you again and again and again. He has already shown you who he is, yet you're saying you still want to have a family with him. How will he react if your kids get sick, if you get sick? If he can't handle you gaining weight during this process of trying to have a child, what if something happens later in life and you really depend on him to get your groceries because you can't get out of bed, but everything is so aesthetic? I have to be honest, I'm less concerned about him and more concerned why you continue to allow someone to treat you in a way that you know that you don't deserve to be treated. You have to love you and set your own boundaries. Everybody else follows.
That's real right there. Why is that?
I feel like I owe it to him because he took me in when I was in a dark place.
Listen, relationships are through thick and thin. But if he only wants you while you thin, girl, you got to leave him when you're thin.
Right.
Nina, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Girl. Y'all just got to, I told y'all, Nina gonna take y'all to church. Did you hear what she said? And this is in all sincerity.
Yeah.
That is real, Nina. Thank you. Jaquan, do you want to say this
Waiting on
relationship?
you.
Yeah, I do want to save
Why?
it. Because I really do genuinely love her and want to
What do you
be
love
there
about
for
her?
her. I love her personality. I love that I can talk to her about any and everything. She's always there for me.
Now, better question is, what does love mean to you?
Love means someone you can lean on if you fall down and need help with
Do you
things.
think she can lean on you? Because she just said during her trying to have your child, she gained weight. And instead of supporting her through that and letting her lean on you, you made the decision to disrespect her, to sex other women, to talk about her weight to your mother and father. You did that when she was supposed to be able to lean on you. So how is it that you can say here that you love her when you just told me by definition of love, you're not showing it? What's making you emotional right now?
Because to hear you say a word like wait, I don't have low self-esteem. I'm beautiful, but I don't know. It's just a weight thing. It just is a trigger for me.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
And self-esteem as a woman is more than thinking you're beautiful. It's also knowing what you deserve.
Jaquan, I'm going to ask you a decision. Can you commit to not disrespect her anymore?
Yes, I can commit to that.
You can commit to that?
Yes.
Okay. Can you commit to give her space to be able to lean on you if y'all do go forward?
Yes.
Okay, then. So you've heard the commitments. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask you to leave my stage.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you for being here.
Nice to meet you. You're beautiful.
Nice to meet you. Thank
The reason
you.
I asked Nina to bring you on stage and the reason I asked Jaquan to leave is because there's no resolution that I can have with him. And Nina brought up a very good point. And the point is that it's the work that you got to do. The work you got to do.
Okay.
Because he can give us a show right now and say, yes, I'm going to do it. Yes, I'll do these things. But the thing is that he's already shown you who he is. And you have to get to a place where you can believe it and you can make better decisions for yourself. His definition of love means I can lean on somebody. And when I questioned him about you being able to lean on him, he didn't have no answer.
Exactly.
And I'm not here to say whether you should stay or go, because I think everybody's relationship.
I'm going to say it.
Oh! Karamo!
Okay, girl, you finish your piece. I'm going to tell her.
Well,
you know how I am on our conversations.
Well, you know, I'm just trying to stay in my lane.
Okay.
But what I will say is, whether you decide to stay or go, I think what you have to establish is, what am I looking for? If you want a partner, you got to be a partner to yourself.
Yes.
Because there's no way on God's green earth
Yes.
I'm going to be as vulnerable as I am going to be when I'm intimate with somebody. And if you can't respect me at my most vulnerable, you do not deserve any part or any access to me.
Yes.
Ever.
Amen. Yes.
Ever.
That is it. That is it. Listen, I brought Nina up here because I wanted you to be surrounded by people who see you and love you and not be somebody who's going to cloud your judgment. I want you to look at me, big brother over here, your big sister over here. This ain't it. And I know you felt indebted, and I know you fell in love, and I know that he got into your self-esteem and got into your mind.
What I'll tell you is this. I had a relationship that was abusive verbally, and it took me a really long time to leave. And it was someone that I loved. And what people don't talk about is sometimes when you're being abused, in the movies they leave and they go away, but in real life you still love this person. So you struggle with that disrespect because you genuinely love them. But what you have to make a decision is, am I going to drown loving this person, or am I going to swim to shore and save myself because I love myself more?
I'm going to ask you this. Can you make a commitment to yourself to swim and save yourself?
I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
So what do you need?
Are you in therapy?
I'm not. I want to join therapy.
Okay.
So if I offer you some therapy, do you think that would be a good first step?
Yes.
So if that's your first step, girl, let's take that first step together. Okay? No man should ever feel entitled to talk about your body, and especially during sex. When he has the audacity to look at your beautiful body when you're trying to give him a child and to say something about your body, hell no, you don't deserve that from him, no other man. And so I'm going to tell you clear and point, he is not the one.
She's looking at me.
You looking at him? Nina, tell her. Nina.
I do not believe there is anything about this situation that looks like love.
Ooh. Say it.
Love is something that feeds you and fills you up. You don't feel depleted.
Yes.
And where there are ebbs and flows with all kinds of love, but one thing is constant. And there should never be a question about respect. And you should not be looking to him to fill you up. That's not his job. That's your job.
Amen. You got it?
Okay.
I'm going to get you that therapy. And we are rooting for you. And I got your back when it comes to this first step. Just after you take this first step, keep walking, okay?
You got this.
Thank you.
You got
this, beautiful.
You got this. All right, I love you. All right, my next guest, Shamika, went viral on TikTok last Sunday after she caught her husband, Ifani, at a hotel with another woman on their anniversary. Shamika and Ifani are here to get my advice on how to save their marriage. But first, let's take a look at what Shamika posted on TikTok.
This is your brother with another bitch in his car, another bitch in his car. Listen to me. Don't come back to my house Don't come back to
Part 2 of my cheating ex-husband.
You at a hotel with another bitch. With another bitch. He on a visa, bitch. Guess what? You want back to Nigeria. Back to Nigeria.
Whew. Many of us have seen that on TikTok. Everyone, please welcome Shamika.
Hi, Karamo.
How are you doing, beautiful? Take a seat. All right. So I just want to start right off because we've seen the video. We know you caught him. Where did he say he was going originally?
He originally told me that he was gonna go to the bank to go get money for rent, and then he said that he was gonna go to the smoke shop, and I was like, okay. He said he's gonna be right back home, and I was like, okay. But it took a little too long, so I was like, let me check where he at.
Yeah. So why did you post a video?
I posted a video because I was really upset with him. I initially posted it on his page, and then I posted it to my TikTok account.
Got it. So is this the first time he's cheated on you?
No, it's not the first time he cheated on me. This is the second time that he's cheated on me. The first time was last year during close to our anniversary, a couple weeks after our anniversary.
And that first time, the first anniversary, when you think he cheated on you, did he admit to cheating on you?
He admitted to cheating on me, but then he quickly took it back after I got upset.
Got it.
And then he tried to play it off as a joke. And then I happened to record him that time, and I let my friends listen to what he was saying. And they were like, oh, okay, he was just joking, but that woman's intuition, baby, no.
Yeah. So I want to get a timeline of your relationship. So how long have you been together?
We've been together since the end of 2018,
Okay.
but I've met him since 2016, but we didn't get married until 2019.
Okay, so you knew each other in 2016. 2018, you started dating. Was he here? Was he? Where
He was in Nigeria.
He was in Nigeria.
Yes,
okay.
he was in Nigeria.
So in 2018, you flew to Nigeria to go see him?
In 2019, I flew to Nigeria. We stayed at his sister's house. She just got that house, and she let us stay. She's a wonderful person.
Got it.
But she let us stay there. We stayed there for a month, and then we decided that we were going to go ahead and proceed to get married.
And how did you meet in the first place?
We actually met on Facebook. He messaged me. And at first, I didn't want to talk to him because I had just got out of another serious relationship. So I told him, we talked, but I told him I was like, I'm just going to.
What was it about him that you loved, that you said, I want to do this?
When I first met him, he was sweet. He was kind. He treated me very well.
All right, so we actually have a video from Ifani with his thoughts on your marriage. I want to take a look at this.
My wife, Shamika, she caught me in a hotel with another woman, but I wasn't cheating on her. That was my friend's girl. She wasn't mine. At first, I didn't know it was her. She just came to me like a wild beast, trying to destroy my car and all that. I cheated on Shamika one time, but I had a reason for that. And whenever Shamika is angry at me, you know, she be always threatening me with, oh, I'm going to send you back to Nigeria. Always intimidating me with that, and I don't like it. I'm sick and tired of getting so much disrespect from Shamika and her friends. The way it stands right now, you know, I'm fed up. I'm fed up. That's the way I feel right now.
Shamika, how do you feel about what he just heard?
I feel hurt because, like I've told him before, he doesn't give me my time, and that's all I ask of him. And a lot of times when I'm trying to talk to him, he's telling me, don't disturb my life. And that hurts me and that bothers me. So I'll say little stuff to get back at him.
Such as saying, I'll send you back to Nigeria.
Yeah.
I think it's time for all of us to meet Ifani, her husband, don't you think? Yeah. Everyone, welcome Ifani to the show. There you go, man. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you, too.
So, you said you weren't cheating at the hotel, so what were you doing?
Okay, what actually happened that day, I told her, okay, I want to go make a withdrawal from the ATM, and I want to go to the smoke shop and get some smoke. And she kept calling me. Like a few minutes later, I said, I picked up the call, I picked up the phone. I told her, listen, I'm coming home. Why are you rushing me? I said, I'm coming home. And then when I cut off the call with her, a friend of mine called me he told me the situation he was in. He said, oh, he have this, a friend that he was giving a ride, and his car, something happened to his car, like, could I come? Because he's taking the girl to a hotel. Should I come home? I should come help him?
His story sounds so fishy.
No.
like all these details, my homie was driving a girl, it broke down, I had to pick her up at a hotel.
That's what actually happened, though. Listen to me.
So can I ask you this? When Shamika was calling you, then why didn't you just say, hey, a friend of mine said I need to pick up his friend at, and we're going to be here?
Because
she said she was calling you.
I answered the call.
Yeah, so why'd you just tell her?
I know the kind of person she is. If I told her, she doesn't want to see me with a female or any, she doesn't want to hear.
If nothing was going on, most of the time if you pick up a girl that's just a friend, why was she so disrespectful to your actual wife when your wife pulled up? Because normally she would have been like, oh my gosh, there's nothing going on here. I'm so sorry, I know what you're thinking. She was doing like this. She was like in your face. So why would she be doing that if there wasn't something else going on?
Why didn't you get out your car?
That wasn't the first encounter. Understand? That was when she just started making the video.
So I want to ask you this. You admitted to cheating on Shamika once before.
Yeah.
What happened in the past?
Okay, to clear that day, that video, I didn't cheat on that girl. If I did, I would let her know.
But you did admit to cheating on Shamika in the past, right?
Yeah, I did.
So you say that Shamika listens to her friends and doesn't listen to you?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Whenever we have issues in our marriage, instead of both of us to work it out, she be always talking bad about me to her friends. Talking down on me. Say, oh, he doesn't do nothing for me. He doesn't take care of me. He doesn't love me. Bad mouthing me to her friends. So I was like, why would you be talking about your husband like that? They have their own men. They don't talk to you about your man like that. So why would you be doing, spoiling your man with your friends? Why would you do that? So my producer
said that you're angry at Shamika. Why?
Yes, I'm angry at her because I've talked to her in this marriage. I have to bring my own contribution. Our marriage doesn't have a structure yet. We live in a family member's house. We need to get our own place. I told her, let's get our own place. Let's save up and get our own place. I was putting up money. She was working. She earned more than me. She wasn't putting anything out. And
So do you feel used by Shamika?
Definitely, I feel used by her.
Oh, okay.
She be the one stating that I'm using her because she brought me over here. I'm like, okay, the audience, they could reason. I've been putting money out for us to get a place. She went and took that whole money. It was like $1,500. I have saved it like under 2 months. She went and, wait, let me finish. She went and took the whole money because she called me at work. She said she needed like $200. I said, okay. She know I keep my money. I was like, don't touch it. If I come, I'll give you myself. Then when I got home, I saw that my bag has been ransacked. She took the money, the whole money. And I called her, and she was she was laughing. They said, oh, I'm in a hotel. Oh, so you have that kind of money? If I ask you for money, you like, I was like, you asked me for 200. And I said, when I get home, I'll give it to you. So why would you go take all the money? Then I cut the call because I was mad.
Were you ever happy in your marriage?
I was at first, but right now, the way things is going, she's like a dictator in the marriage. She always wants me to agree on the terms. If I say, oh, I don't like it like that, she's like, oh, I'm going to send you back to Nigeria. Like saying it, this is not like the first time. What you mean, no, you don't? That's what you always tell me that. You always say, I'll send you back to your country. Like,
no, it's when I'm sitting here telling you that I want to spend time with you, and then you're telling me to get out of your face and don't talk to you, and telling me I'm disturbing your life.
No.
If I was disturbing your life, then why didn't you just stay in Nigeria and leave me alone? You don't know how that hurts me. You don't know how that makes me feel.
No.
Yeah, that hurts me. This is what he likes to say to me. He says that I can either have money or I can have romance. I can't have both. He can't give me both.
Because she always asks for money and you ask for both. I was like, okay, I'll give you everything.
I want to know from you, do you want to save your marriage?
No, after what she has done to me, she has humiliated me so much. So why would I want to save a marriage? Like anytime she get angry, she can't get control of her emotions.
So you don't want to save the marriage, then what do you want? Tell your wife.
I've told her. 2 months ago, she acted the same way. She was like, I told her, we went to the court, we got the papers, we filled up the papers for the divorce. Okay, let's go to the court and finalize it. I don't know what she did with the paper. She threw it away.
So I'm going to ask you directly.
Yeah.
Do you want a divorce?
I do want a divorce.
So you want to be done?
Yeah. I don't care if she send me back to my country. I just want a peace of mind. I just want a peace of mind. She's not giving me the peace of mind. I'm doing everything for her. You know, I'm not getting that appreciation. You know, when somebody do something for you, you give appreciation. That person will want to do more.
So you're hearing this directly. He's saying he wants a divorce. Are you processing it? Are you receiving that?
I'm processing.
Yeah.
So that is it. I told her what I want. I want a divorce in the marriage because I can't live my life like this. Yeah, that is it. That is it.
All right. Well, listen, you've said your piece.
Yeah.
You want a divorce. I hear you. Thank you for telling me your story. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
You stay here for a second. He's telling you directly he wants a divorce. Why is it hard for you to accept that?
Because I care about him.
Yeah. I get it. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. Come here. Come here, Mama. Come here. 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 I know. It's hard. I know. I know. I know. This is killing you. I don't think that you've been in a relationship yet where someone's who's given you the love that you deserve. I don't think you've been valued yet. And I think part of the reason that this is hitting you so hard is because you're trying with men who aren't worth trying with. Do you think you've ever gotten a relationship that you deserve? No. He admitted that he cheated on you. You caught him cheating on you, put it on TikTok. He's telling you to your face his divorce. None of that stuff is about you. You flew across the country to find love. You just flew to a man who wasn't the right man for you. So you can cry, mourn this loss. But after this, the real work has to start. The real work has to start of understanding and rebuilding your self-esteem. You hear me? Do you know how to rebuild your self-esteem? You don't. You want to start? You want to start building your self-esteem? That I can help you with. Thank you. Seriously. I want to make sure after this we're going to connect, and I want to give you some resources to start building your self-esteem. Because the more you build your self-esteem, and the more you recognize what you don't deserve, the things that should not be happening to you, the things that you should be getting, that's the more you're going to feel lighter, the more you're going to change your attitude, the more you're going to know, like, this ain't right. So you willing to let me help you build your self-esteem?
Yes.
All right. All right, good. I'm going to be here for you. All right?
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Aaliyah, besides you being fly, tell me about your relationship.
Okay, so me and Dejan have been together for almost 5 years now.
Okay.
We do social media together. I obviously love him so much. He's so fine.
Oh, y'all a beautiful couple.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we recently moved to Houston. Oh, no, I just noticed a change in him when we moved to Houston.
How did you find out that Dejan was cheating on you?
My friend is a bottle girl at like clubs and stuff in Houston. My friend sent me this stripper page on Instagram and was like, I think like your man is at the strip club. And like I see him in the background. I asked him, where you at? He's like, the club. So I was like, send me a picture of the club. And he wouldn't do it.
Y'all men ain't learned yet? When the girl call you, she already know what's up.
So he wouldn't do it, yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I just don't get it.
They're dumb. So I waited till he got home. I'm like asking him, so where were you? And I smell alcohol on his breath. Like I know he was there for sure. And he's drunk. And he's trying to love on me, hug me, kiss me, like, oh, I miss you, I miss you. Like, bro.
Okay.
Don't play with me. So I was like, bro, so just tell me you were there, blah, blah. And he was like, I was there, but I only went because my friends wanted to go, and I didn't want to be the only one to say no.
So at this moment now, when you learned about this, what did you learn about his strip club habits?
So he has his own card, and I have my own card, and we have a joint account. At first, he was using his card, but then he was starting to use our joint account. And I'm like, bro, we use that account to like save. I'm like, he's being that disrespectful that he's about to go into our account and throw my money on these bitches.
Yes.
On their ass.
That's your money that he's using in the strip club.
Right. And like I even told him so many times, if you really want to go, we could go together. But you going out and doing that on your own, like I don't like that. I hate that. Like, cause I don't want to be with a boy that's addicted to the strip club or something like that. Like that's really weird to me.
So what happened when you confronted Dejan?
He realized that I knew, and I told him, honestly, I'm not about to deal with this like any much longer. So you can either stop or like respect my wishes or we're done.
So you put him on relationship probation? What is that?
I told him he can't go out. I want his location, which I still haven't got, and like I want to be able to just go through his phone whenever I want to and stuff like that. We're still working on the location though.
Okay, so the probation is almost up, and that's why you want me to unlock his phone.
Exactly. I at least like want him to start sharing his location with me, so I have nothing to worry about. He claims he's always like at the gym and stuff, which he is an athlete, so I believe it. But I'm like, there's times where I'm like, bro, no, you're not.
Yeah. Dejan says he stopped going to the strip clubs. Do you believe him?
I haven't gotten over it completely, so really I don't believe a lot of things that he's telling me.
So why did you forgive him?
Because I love him. And I just feel like he can change, you know?
Yeah.
But I also told him, like, I don't want my love to blind me from what I deserve. And like,
well, good for you.
You know?
Come on through,
So,
yes.
hopefully, I just want him to change so we just can, like, get back to what it was or even better.
So for me unlocking his phone, you want location?
Well, mostly, yeah,
thing.
because then I'll know where he is. And I know, like, exactly where he is.
That's an easy ask. I mean, because,
Exactly.
I mean, that's a very easy ask.
And he'd
Locations.
be like, don't be with someone if you don't trust them. I'm like, okay, well, I did trust you, but you ruined that.
You gave me reasons.
Exactly.
Listen, locations and just the phone and a DM, we can go through that stuff really quickly. That's a simple thing for us.
Yeah.
And the fact that your main thing is really just locations, that's even simpler. So, okay, this should be easy then. All right,
not asking for a lot.
Listen, Aaliyah put her man, Dejan, in relationship probation, and his time is almost up. So let's meet Dejan right now. Dejan, nice to meet you.
What's up, what's up, what's
You
up?
look smooth as well.
Thank you, thank you.
So, Dejan, your lady here put you on relationship probation.
Right, and I'm a grown man, so I do want to tell everybody, like, that's childish. Like, I've been with you for 3 years, you're trying to...
Dejan, how did you get busted in the first place?
First of all, her friend, she doesn't like me, okay? So, I was at the strip club, yeah, I admit it, and she basically told Aaliyah that she seen me on some video, and I was basically in the video at the strip club. So, she called me and was like, where are you at? And yeah, I did lie.
So, I mean, not to state the obvious, but why you like going to the strip clubs?
I like seeing thick girls, honestly. I like seeing ass.
I didn't want to state the obvious. We know where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, if you really want to be with someone with a fat ass, go be with them. Like, if you really want to be with one of those strippers, go be with one of the strippers. I mean, like, I could pull.
So how much did you really spend at the strip club, do you think?
Probably like 500 a night.
500 a night?
Yeah.
Got it.
Adding it up, it's more than that, but.
So what have you been doing since you've been in relationship probation to show I want to make this work?
Honestly, I have been trying my best. I've been like when she FaceTimes me, I show her. Like I tell her where I'm going. I stop going to like the strip club. I'll be at the gym for real. And like
But she doesn't know that.
Yeah, she doesn't know, but like that's what I guess that comes with trust and everything.
And that's why I want his location. Like I want to just be able to see it. And I don't want to have to call him and be like, show me this, show me that. Like, I really want to see.
So have you given her your location?
No.
Okay, but that's the one thing she asked for. Because the other things you stated, first of all, like picking up FaceTime, those are bare minimums. You should just be doing that anyway in a relationship.
Exactly.
And so the one request she had to say that she could rebuild the trust was you giving her location. So why haven't you given it?
I just don't want to feel like I'm being followed or stalked. I don't really like that.
Dejan, Aaliyah doesn't trust you. How does that make you feel?
I don't like it, honestly. I feel like our relationship's been going downhill, and like she's never really trusted me.
Do you think you can be trusted?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want Aaliyah to know?
The thing about it is like, everybody like doesn't know. Like I do sound like the bad guy, but I've asked for wishes too. Just like Aaliyah asked me to stop going to the strip club. I asked her to stop watching.
Are you about to start deflecting? Hold on.
What do you mean?
Are you about to start deflecting? Sorry, I catch red flags really quickly. This is why you don't be in a relationship with me or don't listen. Are you about to start telling me that we're here talking about you being in a strip club, you not respecting her boundaries, you breaking the trust, and you about to tell me that you said, well, I asked her to do this and she didn't do this?
Yeah.
That's called deflecting. The focus is on you.
I guess.
We're not going to deflect.
Listen, I see what you're saying, but like, it's both sides. It's double standards, right?
Not when trust has been broken by you. There's not both sides of the story. The fact of the matter is that you broke trust. I'm going to ask you one quick question. Has she broken your trust, point blank?
Yeah.
How has she broken your trust? Did she cheat on you?
She hasn't cheated on me, no.
So then how did she break your trust?
She broke my trust when it comes to watching porn. So that's what she does.
It's porn.
Listen,
okay, let
listen,
me say something
listen.
because hold on.
Well, I didn't get to finish
okay,
why you broke my trust,
All right,
okay?
Go.
So I don't want her watching porn and like masturbating to other people every day. Like, I don't want her doing that, and I don't like it. So
let me go back to what I was talking about, deflecting. So you're okay with you going to a strip club and having the audacity to say to me, I want women who are thick, I want this, when you know you're going there to be sexually aroused, but you have a problem with a woman saying, I'm going to be in the comfort of my home looking at a video?
No. Listen, I'm not saying that's why I'm going to the strip club or that's...
I didn't say that's why you're going, but I'm saying you're trying to say that she can't do one thing when you're doing the exact opposite.
I worked on it, though.
Let me say something. You are physically going somewhere, taking the time out of your day to go throw money on these bitches when I'm at home doing what? Like, watching porn? Like,
so
porn
I got a
is
question
a
for
video.
you. Do you watch porn?
No.
You a liar.
He's lying.
You're a liar. I'm not falling for that. You're a liar. You're a liar. I know you watch porn.
Listen, I don't watch porn. I don't.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna lock your phone. I'll look for porn. Hey, John, is there anything that you want to say to your lady?
No.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. So, when it came to text, apps, and GPS, we found nothing because Dejan refused to let me unlock his phone.
Why? Because, first of all, listen, that's personal. This personal. I feel like my text and apps, that's personal.
Well, if there's nothing in there, why would you not show?
So I'm gonna do this again for you, because I'm going to give you a shot to be the man that this woman believes that you can be. Your phone is right here. Would you like to give me your phone in my hand and I will check your locations? I am a Houston native, born and raised. And trust me, I've been to every single one of them clubs you've been to. So would you like to give me your phone to allow me to check your phone for locations only, since you're worried about me going through your photos?
Go ahead.
I can unlock your phone? Right. Can we get the photos as well?
Wait, what?
Photos as well?
No.
So what is it in your photos that you're worried about that I'll find?
There's stuff of me and her.
We're not looking for that type of stuff.
And other stuff, I'm not even sure, actually, so.
Other stuff.
No, nothing. I don't know, actually.
So was there a time in your life that you were doing something that could still be on your phone?
No, not necessarily. It's because I never know what I might, like, I don't know, talk about, screenshot. Like, I've been having my phone for years. So I just don't know. Not trying to say it, not to make it, I'm guilty, I just don't know.
Why is it so hard for you to just share your location? Like,
I don't know, I don't know.
You're still saying
you realize
no.
you broke the trust. It's only going to get worse.
Well, yeah, but I feel
and
like
you're going to lose a real one. Because I think you've gotten used to the fact of how beautiful, how intelligent, and how giving this woman is, and how understanding this woman is. I promise you, you are underappreciating what you have in front of you right now. Yeah. And all you're doing is pushing the greatest thing away from you.
The truth is, like, I have been at the strip club. And that's why I'm not showing my location. So, I told you.
So see, like, the thing about it is, like, I'm not even surprised now. Yeah. Because, like, he's disappointed me so many times. Like, that's why. We all know why he wasn't showing.
So, what's your tipping point?
it's either gonna stop or I'm done. But it's like I already said that. So really the only thing that can save this relationship or even begin to like, you know, get me to trust you is share your location or we're done because like I can't.
So if he shares the location and you see he's going, what are you gonna do the first time he goes?
Break up with him?
Is that what it is?
Like there's no question about it.
There's no question. She's setting a clear boundary that you can't go. Do you think you can actually respect that boundary? That told me all you need to know.
Yes.
So he's letting you know that he ain't gonna be able to respect that boundary. Let me go for this. Let me come. All right. This is your phone. I'm not gonna go through it because you admitted for the location. But do you want to turn on the location for her right now so she can share your location? Let me just let you know something right now.
He's
that right
a red
there.
Flag.
That's a red flag, right?
Like you're just embarrassing yourself. Why would you? Like,
Say it again for him, sister.
You're embarrassing yourself.
You are.
You're making
I did
it
it though.
worse.
I shared my location.
But you do understand that you're embarrassing yourself.
I just wanted to put in my password.
So this is what I'm gonna say to you. You've seen these immature behaviors that's showing you red flags, is that you were establishing a future together with a joint account. Those type of things at your age now, you can't stop saying to yourself like, well, I can just let that slide. You can't let those things slide. So you gotta say to yourself right now, yes, we had a dream, but sometimes dreams get deferred. Listen, I'm not trying to break y'all up. What I'm saying to you, you've set a boundary. He goes to the strip club once, you leave. But as you're setting that boundary, you need to be thinking about your future. I know this was your young love, and I know you had you were like, we're gonna move to Texas, we're gonna take over this world. Let me tell you something. You are strong enough, you are smart enough as a young woman that you can figure out how to do this on your own. You can find someone who's gonna love you, who's not gonna be immature. And I'm not telling you right now, I promise you, I'm not telling you to break up. I wanna give you a shot to show her that you can be the man she wants you to be. But you got a lot of unhealthy behaviors that are not okay. First of all, stop deflecting. You know you're doing wrong, don't come over here and try to deflect on her when you know she's not doing wrong. Don't ever dip into your money again. If your money is out, that means you don't go to the strip club. You need to figure out what's going on with your own life, and if you're mature enough to have a relationship where you can be vulnerable and openly communicate with somebody. Because right now you're showing me you don't got that, all right?
Yeah.
You got that?
I got you. And Aaliyah, like, I just want to tell you, like, I do love you, and you know what it is, so.
She don't know what it is.
Well, you don't know what it is, but I'm gonna get to that point.
Because none of us know what it is.
I'm gonna get to that point where we can be like this again, and we can be happy.
Give him the shot. He did what you asked for finally. But listen, don't be here waiting forever.
No, for sure.
Don't wait forever, because time is valuable, it's precious, it's the only thing that we can't get back. So know that you can get the love you deserve if he's not mature enough to handle it. You got that?
Yeah.
You are fly enough on your own. You can make it happen.
Michael and I have been married for 2 years, very happy. We got married, and then I went to prison for 6 months, and when I was gone, Michael got engaged to LaShawna. I'm here to get my damn husband back. I know Michael isn't happy with her like he was when he was with me. I know my husband still loves me. LaShawna can never compete with our history. It's time for Michael to honor his marriage. I'll be damned if I let him go.
We have the divorce papers. He's ready to get the divorce from her.
Okay.
She just won't sign them.
Are these the divorce papers?
Yes, they are.
Let me see. Okay. I'm going to hold on to these if you don't mind.
No problem.
All right. No, I appreciate it. So how did you and Michael get together?
We met at the job.
Uh-huh.
I was already in a different kind of relationship, you know, and we just started talking. I was talking to somebody else.
Okay.
We just started hitting it off with each other.
But did you know he was married at the time?
Not at the time.
Okay.
He told me later on that he was married to her.
How long into the relationship did he tell you?
About a month or so.
A month in.
Yeah.
Okay.
About a month in.
And how long you have been together?
We've been together almost a year.
A year.
He's been in Arkansas. He's been there in Fort Smith for almost a year.
Got it. So a month in, he tells you, I'm married. What was your reaction?
I was kind of upset at first because he didn't say anything right off that he was married to somebody. He told me that it was over with. He didn't want to be with her no more. And so I took him at his word, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Figured, okay, he's going to get divorced from her. And, you know, he's told me I'm divorcing her.
So what did Michael tell you about Demita?
Really didn't tell me too much about her other than she was just bad for him.
Uh-huh.
You know, she was controlling. She would put him out. They argued a lot. He wasn't happy in that situation.
That's what his words are.
That's what he
Okay,
told
then.
me.
And we have a message Amita sent you on Facebook. Was this how you learned that she was a trans woman?
Yes, that's
Okay.
how I learned.
Okay. Hey, when you have time, please call me baby gal. You can have him if you want because he's still my husband. And yes, I'm transgender. Was born a male. Been with Mike since 2006. Met him in prison. Yes, I'm a male. Okay. Okay. She was trying to say that to you to discourage you.
Yeah, yeah.
from
She
being
thought
with him.
that was just going to be a problem for me and him.
Uh-huh.
You know, she thought that I was going to leave him.
But you said no. You were like,
no, I don't.
You're like, baby, I
you
don't
know,
care
I
what
don't
he
care.
did.
I mean, that's your past. We all have one.
Okay.
You know, and so whatever.
And you're like, I'm his
happened,
future.
You know, yeah.
Okay, I understand. Is Demeter the one thing that's stopping you from getting married?
Yeah.
That's it?
She is.
Okay, then.
She is.
All right. How often has he tried to give her these divorce papers?
He's only tried to file. He's tried to give it to her one time.
One time. Okay, okay. Only reason I'm asking is because I don't know their side of the story, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, my granny used to say it all the time, words are not as strong as actions. So I can ask you a million times.
Right.
But, you know.
He calls me every time he go to work.
Really?
He's on me at work.
Really?
He's telling me he still loves me. And actually, he knows that I done moved and was telling me that he's coming to move with me.
Oh.
I have all the receipts,
But he has
baby.
filed
Marriage
papers.
license.
Oh.
He
My
has
marriage
filed
license.
for divorce.
Can I see this?
Yes.
Thank you.
He never mentioned anything to me about signing no papers. Never even told me anything about no papers.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, just like you brought your receipts, you brought your receipts.
Yes.
This is a marriage license, okay?
Yes.
You said I am the wife.
I am the wife, and I'm going to take my husband back home with me.
He's coming home with me.
So,
So,
did you know that they were being intimate on, like, through FaceTime?
No.
She's also saying that they communicate when he goes to work. Did you know that?
He's told me that he's talked to her.
Oh.
He has told me that he has talked to her.
So, it sounds like he's painting a whole different picture for you of what's going on.
He is. He is. Yes, he is.
So, why did you two separate?
First and foremost, I went to prison for 6 months.
Okay.
And we separated by me going to prison.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, he was writing me. He was sending me money. I got out. We talked. Telling me how much he loved me. He ready to come back home. I mean,
If he was ready to come back home, why didn't he just leave?
that was when I had first got released from prison in July of last year.
But he still could have had time to leave because he hadn't
Well,
moved
baby,
in
like
yet.
I said, I don't know what you and my husband got going on, but I come to take my husband back home with me.
Well, he's not going back, whether you want him to or not. He ain't coming back. So all you need to do is just sign these damn divorce papers. That's all we need.
My husband know I will never give him a divorce. He knows
Okay,
that.
we'll see.
He knows
see.
that.
We will see today.
Okay.
We'll see today. I mean, he's told me that he loves me.
Trees, honey.
He's told me that he wants to be with me. He wants to marry me. He would have never put this ring on my finger.
Oh. When did he ask you to marry him?
About a month and a half ago.
A month and a half ago. And
We actually have a date set to get married.
So I'm gonna ask you a legitimate question, and this is no judgment. This is for me to understand facts. If you know he's still married and he hasn't signed the divorce papers, why would you accept a ring of engagement?
Because he has told me he's getting a divorce.
Okay, okay.
He has told me that he's getting a
been
divorce
telling you this, he's
and
been
that he
telling me
loves me.
that.
And when's the wedding? When
One
is he
thing
getting
about
married?
it, Demeter
September
ain't signing no
21st.
papers.
September 21st.
Never.
So on September 21st, you're supposed to be getting married?
Yes.
Okay. Well, listen, we've heard both sides of this, and I think it's time to hear the person that's in the middle of all of this. So let's introduce Michael to the show. Everyone, come on out.
How you doing, sexy?
Get off the gas, man.
How you doing?
Okay, so how do you feel about what was just said, Michael?
This is my baby.
Okay.
Real talk. What she took me through, I would never, ever jeopardize my future. This woman have put me out. This woman is with a man right now that tried to destroy me.
Demeter, you have a relationship right now?
No, I do not, sir.
Okay.
You don't?
No, I was dealing with a guy.
The same guy
For 3
that tried to destroy me, she moved him in. Pictures on her Instagram, they together. This woman called the rehab while I was the director and told them to drug test me. because I was getting high, broke me and my family up. When I was homeless, before I even got homeless, she telling me, your family don't want you. You nasty.
Yes.
So what happened?
But she wanted to control the whole situation. She knew I didn't have nowhere to go, so she was the only one I had to depend on.
But that was before
she cheated on me. I even went to the truck and she had a condom sitting on the console. And she showed it to me. She was like, yeah, I'm finna go. And she did that.
Okay, rewind that a little bit, baby. The reason
Well,
why I
why
told
what?
The reason why
It
I
ain't
told
nothing that you could justify on that.
Okay, the reason why I did tell you.
Nothing. I don't care if you told me or you didn't tell me. You cheated.
I did that. I did that. Reason why.
And you expect me to come back to you?
The reason why.
After you done made me lose several jobs?
Baby.
You have put me
Baby.
out.
Yeah.
You put me out. I'm your husband.
What you do to me?
You could have told me to go to another room.
But
you moved me out your bedroom.
Yeah. I told him get out my bedroom.
Exactly.
Go in the other room.
Exactly.
I did that.
How? Why?
Mike, come on, let's don't do
What you mean?
Let's don't
yes,
do that.
everything I did to you, you deserved it.
Okay.
What did he do to you? Because you're
You
saying
deserved it.
you're owning up to this stuff. You're saying yes, I did.
I'm finna give you the
I did
law.
have sex with him, and I did call the rehab place where he was working
The
to get a drug test.
reason why
Yes.
I put him out my room because he was on drugs.
So was you.
Yeah.
The middle's a pill head.
You did bring us here because you wanted to unlock Damita's phone. You told my investigators you wanted to know if she was making up the Facebook profiles to harass you online. That was a question you had, correct? Well, I think it's time to unlock the truth on that. All right, Lashana, you want to know if Damita is making up Facebook profiles to harass you online. Damita says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched through her apps and DMs and found that Damita is telling the truth. There is no evidence that Damita has been making up any other social media profiles. My Unlock the Phone investigator also found that Damita is telling the truth about having contact with Michael. There have been 25 phone conversations between them over the past 2 weeks. And what was interesting, my investigator wanted us to know, is that Michael, you initiated majority of those conversations. So you were calling her.
Then you tell me.
Because look.
My investigator also confirmed that the FaceTime screenshots are from this month.
Check it out. The reason why.
Did you know that?
The reason why I got in touch with Damita, because of the simple fact. Shauna got them texts.
Why are you gonna blame it on me?
Hold on.
Because who else would have access to see it?
Well, we now know that it's not her.
I'm nationwide.
So
I
she's
really
got
don't.
friends that she's been having send Facebook messages to me.
But look,
Because who else would sit
Why
there?
would I contact
Why would
you?
anybody be
This
so
was
concerned?
my property.
He's not your property.
I said this was my property.
I'm not nobody's property.
Okay, baby. Okay. Well, that's my husband. That's my husband.
Damita. You need to sign these papers
I'm not gonna
today.
sign no paper. You know, I told you I would never get a divorce from you.
Well,
like you told me.
Well, Mr. Karamo and his security team can get you to sign them papers.
No, sir.
Okay, well, I mean, this is what we talked about before. This is
because look, this
is the
woman
moment.
bring me so much peace.
Baby, you said that
Michael,
when you was with
Michael,
me.
this is the
Man,
moment.
after a month and a
Michael,
half.
this is the moment. You have choices. You have two choices here: divorce or go back with your wife. You choose which one you want.
Baby,
See, that's
You
just
can
as
have your
confusing
marriage
as it was
license,
before.
and you can get them divorce papers.
So you just want her. You want her to keep the marriage license.
She can keep them.
not
She can
his
put them in the
handwriting.
frame, put them on social media.
this
I
is
don't give
not
a damn
his
what she do
handwriting.
with them, but sign them papers, please.
baby, please. Don't take that home. Take that back home.
Cause this woman right here,
I ain't worried about that woman.
but I am.
Okay. But you'll be calling me.
I'm worried about this
Okay.
woman.
Damita, unfortunately, he's telling you that he does.
I'm
want a
worried
divorce.
about this woman.
He does want a divorce. Why
That's
is it that
it.
you still want to stay in it?
Because I know he coming back.
You's a damn lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Why would you want to be
18
with somebody
years?
that don't want you?
I would never,
Why would you
ever.
want to be with
How many
somebody
years?
that
The
don't want
only
you?
reason why I even got with you because my mom passed. Other than that, and my
Baby,
mama,
no, let's correct that.
if
You
my
got with
mom-
me because you needed the address to parole out you from prison.
my mom had passed. I got a house down there.
Okay, well, baby, your
It's many
sister
years.
staying in it. It ain't even worth living in it.
See what I'm talking about?
It's not even worth living
See,
in.
you're always trying
because
to
I'm gonna keep it
downgrade
100,
somebody.
and you know I am. So all that faking and lying is over with.
Yeah.
You will be calling me.
For what?
But you tell me. I've been living my life and doing me, but you steady calling me.
What I'm calling
I don't
you
call
for?
you.
She
You'll
did.
block me.
You the one begging me to come back.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I'm
Baby,
Sign
sick
the papers,
of it.
please.
Baby, you know I'm not gonna stop.
sick
Don't
of
ever
this.
disrespect me
Because
like
I'm really
that.
sick and tired of this.
Babe, listen to me.
Make it look good, baby.
This is me and you.
Make it look good, because I know one thing.
You hear me?
I hear you.
He'll be back.
This right here,
He gonna front.
That's history.
He been lying all his life.
this right here,
All his life.
this is the future. You know I love you. You know I would do
You tell me that
anything
every
for
time
you.
you call
I
me.
would never, ever in my life ever go back to a toxic situation.
Okay. Only because you made it
I damn near
toxic, baby.
died.
Because when you came
I
home, you
struggled.
had the world with me. And still come right to
It's
this day.
financial.
Okay, but still, your
Financial.
family till you butt me.
Financial.
I'm not thankful for that.
Demeter, Michael, I appreciate both of y'all being on the show. I'm going to ask both of y'all to step backstage so y'all can have more of this conversation about this. I'm going to talk to you for a little bit.
My bad.
But thank you so much for being here.
My emotions is like all over the place at this moment. I mean, I'm mad for the simple fact that he just is not doing what he's supposed to do, what he said that he was going to do.
And I understand that, but my question for you is, what are you supposed to do? Because you can't control this man's actions, but what you can control is what you're allowing yourself to receive and understanding what you deserve. You're too mature to be playing these games.
Yeah.
Come on now. I don't know what's been going on. I wish I could understand what happened with your self-esteem, what happened in past relationships. But there's something that's making you think that this is what you deserve. You deserve better. You hear them? You deserve better than this.
I do.
You really do. I'm being honest with you. Yes, I know Demeter just got out of prison, but you don't deserve to be in a life sentence with this man. I just pray that you hear my words, you hear this audience encouragement, and you see the beautiful woman you are. Listen, you have risen above, all right? But sometimes when you rise above, you got to go ahead and fly away and leave that behind, all right? So please do yourself a favor and don't get back involved in this. Let them stay backstage and let you fly somewhere else. Don't go along with this anymore, okay? You deserve more than this. You do. And if nobody else has told you, Karamo's telling you, all right? I wish you the best of luck, all right?
Thank you so very much, Karamo, for helping me through this. Something that I wasn't willing to face, but I believe I have the courage to do it, to face it on now, to move on with my life. Michael, I'm not sure what you want in life, but it's clear that it's not me. I need to leave this behind and not deal with this toxic situation.
Well, thank you for being here. So I got to ask you, what is going on with you and Jordan?
That he's not gonna stop talking to other women. That's new.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, like
So you didn't know that?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So how does it make you feel knowing already that he said he's not gonna stop talking to other women?
That makes me feel a little hesitant to go forth with this, but we here now.
Got it.
And
Okay.
we here for resolution. So
I'm here for you. So how long have you and Jordan been together?
since about 2015, so it's been almost 10 years.
Wow.
We've been on again, off again for a long time.
Yeah.
And I recently moved to Orlando, so it's been a strain on our relationship.
Got it. And where's he living?
In Virginia.
Okay.
Yes,
so,
back at home. That's where I'm from.
Okay, got it. And that has been a strain. How long have you been in Orlando?
Since December of 2022, I am in college, so I relocated for school.
Okay, nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So when did you start noticing Jordan's interactions with women on social media?
It has been over the years, but more recently, it's a specific person that I was noticing him conversating with more.
Okay, got it. And what kind of things does he do on social media other than?
This might sound really like crazy, but Twitter or X, what it is now,
Yeah.
there's a very like strong sexual community on there, and he be retweeting and liking the content that the creators be creating. And it's a specific like type that is not me.
Got it. What is the type?
Asian.
Oh, so he's into Asian women.
Yes.
Okay then. Yeah. Got it. And so you're seeing this
And
because
I'm a beautiful black woman.
Okay, yeah. And so you're seeing this because he's retweeting this over and over again.
And I go through his likes.
Oh, and you go through the likes. Yeah. Okay then. What makes you think Jordan may be cheating with this woman though?
It's mainly her that I see him interacting with. And there was an instant where this is like a couple years ago, we were in the club. We were doing what, couples do in the club. We was in the same section. She was on the side eye. So, yeah. And it's been constant with this same person. I didn't know it was multiple, but it's been constant with this.
Got it. So we have some of the tweets that, that he's been, so he tweeted out, my wife is going to be Asian. And he's in a relationship with you for the past 10 years. And you're not an Asian woman.
I'm not Asian. My name is Malaysia, but I'm not Asian. I'm not Asian.
Asian women still have my heart. Okay. And this is from 2023.
So granted, it's been years, and I feel like he'll say stuff like that to get under my skin, or because he knows that it's a constant thing. And there was a situation that happened in the very early part of our relationship where we were not together anymore, and I did get like in a relationship with someone else, and like he kind of holds that over my head. But I told him in like 2019 and 2020, like if we're gonna continue, you gotta let that go.
Social media is all a gimmick at the end of the day.
A gimmick. Social media is a gimmick. Okay.
I mean, I do talk to other people, but I'm never flirting or doing anything out of pocket. I know Malaysia has me on.
So I'm gonna ask you this though, and this is man to man. You don't think typing on social media that your wife's gonna be Asian when the girl you're dating is an African American woman?
Well,
you don't think that's out of pocket?
It's definitely out of pocket. Definitely out of pocket.
Thank you for taking accountability. Thank him for taking accountability, because that's something that he don't really do. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, at the end of the day, I work all day, every day. So social media is all I got.
Yeah.
So
what's going on between you and this specific Asian woman that she said, she saw in the club that was giving you the side eye?
I have no clue what she's talking about.
None at all?
None at all.
Okay. So you're not talking to this woman, you don't know this woman?
No.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all. She's always assuming. She could say I'm talking to an alien.
I do assume.
Like,
because like when you tweet and stuff like that, and like like I said, he will troll me. Like he'll say stuff like to get a reaction out of me. But why are you saying that? Like, is there any truth to it? But okay, I understand like tweet song lyrics or whatever. But why in the moment that we going through, what we going through?
So you think it's like passive?
Yeah, it's being petty.
Do you do that?
I do it.
Okay.
I definitely do be petty.
He's very petty. He's a Taurus. He's petty.
She always gonna bring up a zodiac, and I feel like that has nothing to do with anything.
Does.
I can't lie, I dated a Taurus, and he was petty. He did
Petty.
the same thing. I can't lie, petty. He did the same thing.
Petty.
So you both agreed to unlock your phones, but only allowed my investigators to search for this week, which I thought was very interesting. That was your mandate, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't let us go past 1 week.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him go past 1 week.
Why? Why? They asking why. Why?
I feel like it just wasn't. I feel like at the end of the day, even going through my phone, she's not gonna find nothing. So why would you waste your time and go back months and months?
If we're not gonna find anything, why only restrict us to 1 week? Is your relationship that weak that we only can look at 1 week?
I mean, the relationship is always gonna be on and off regardless. So 1 week is just
regardless.
I feel like 1 week was good enough.
What do you mean regardless though? What do you mean on and off?
We always have our
regardless?
problems. We're always arguing. Like, you're always accusing me of stuff.
So if we break up today, you saying we're gonna be back on again after this? After I heard just what?
Probably. I don't know.
Oh, do you think you'd be back on?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Okay.
Maybe still work on our friendship.
A friendship.
Maybe still have a friendship, because it has been a very long time, and I do consider him still one of my close friends.
Yeah, that's 10 years. I get that. Well, I think it's time to get to the results. Jordan, let's unlock your phone first. All right, so in this envelope is the truth. We've unlocked your phone. You only allowed us to go back 1 week, and we respected that. So we're going to check. Okay. All right, Malaysia, you want to know if Jordan is cheating on you. Jordan says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched through his photos and found that Jordan is not telling the truth. We found 16 deleted photos of Jordan with the woman you were suspicious about, all within the last week.
Within the last week is crazy, considering the fact that you knew that we was gonna come here.
Well, that's why they were deleted, but people forget that we know even if you delete them, we can get everything out the cloud. That's the thing. We don't got to go back 5 weeks. We can just delete them and get them out the cloud.
Well.
All right, well, let's continue on. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched through his videos and found that Jordan is not telling the truth. We found 24 deleted videos of Jordan with the same woman, all within the last week.
So that's your girlfriend. That's your girlfriend.
No. I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of back and forth upon it. Like, I don't care whatever they found. I still don't understand what they found.
You know what? That's okay.
Well, okay. Well, let's continue on. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched through his phone and found that Jordan, again, is not telling the truth. Jordan had over 720,000 calls, texts, and FaceTimes with this woman.
So you just
Can I get the
up
evidence
here and
back?
embarrass me.
Oh, within the last 4
evidence?
months.
Yeah.
So let me give you the evidence bag that we found.
Like, what is going on? What in the hell?
Well,
what is going on?
Well, on this deleted, within this past week that we searched it out, we did find photos of him being sexual with this Asian woman. These are photos of the two of them having sex.
Oh my God, yo, ayo.
Those are photos that they sent to each other. If you go through the second one as well. Is that his body? Is that too?
That's definitely. Who is this? Is that her? Who is this? What the hell? Yeah, absolutely not. What is this? What beach was you at? What is going on?
I really had nothing more to say about that. That is...
Okay, all right. I can...
You keep that. I'll put it back in the envelope for you. These are... So, I mean,
And those was all within the last week?
Yes, these are within the last week. That's all you give us access to.
Yo.
I guess I just feel since she is away, I feel like I just had to do what a man does at the end of the day.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. That's not what a man does. That's what a boy does. A boy who's not ready to be honest. And because all you had to say to her was, you away to school, I'm here, it's not gonna work. I wanna go out. So listen, have your fun, have my fun, and then when you're done with school, let's try to see if we can rekindle this.
Yeah,
that's growth. Many people who meet as high school sweethearts and go on to explore their lives sometimes take a break, but you decide to keep it on and keep telling her that something was going on.
Right.
So what happened when you went to the club with your friends last month?
Last month, I was with me and our mutual friend, Janique, and I was just enjoying myself, having a good time. I think we went out for one of our friends' birthdays, and Malaysia calling my phone, like, what are you doing? Who are you with? Why are there so many women around? Like,
and we have a ping from Janique. I guess this is your friend you were saying that you went to the club with, who's both of your friends. Let's take a look at what she had to say.
Malaysia, I have a confession to make. Jordan and I go to clubs together to pick up girls, and he's definitely cheating on you.
Janique!
Wow.
Janique!
Well, Janique is here in the audience. Thank you for being here. Hi, Janique. Thank you for being here. So you just confessed that you actually go to the club with your friend and y'all pick up women together.
We do. Janique, you come to Orlando like every other week. You're always with me.
They're both my best friend. I can't pick sides. Like, you know, being in the middle.
What happens to being a girl's girl?
But I've always told you to leave him alone. Like, I didn't necessarily tell you, oh, he's out here cheating. I've always told you. Every time you came to me with a suspicion, I told you, just leave him alone. Leave him where he at.
But at the end of the day, as much as like, yes, I get how you could feel betrayed by her for not telling you. At the end of the day, the real person that you could feel betrayed by is him.
Absolutely, and
yes,
I do.
Of course.
You dirty.
But we're not done yet. Jordan, you want to unlock Malaysia's phone. So do you think we're going to find something on her phone?
Probably.
Probably. Okay, yep, probably.
Well, you want to know if she was cheating with other men. So here we go. It's time to unlock your phone, Malaysia. Jordan, you want to know if Malaysia is cheating on you with other men. Malaysia says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her apps and found that Malaysia is not telling the truth.
Ooh,
well, because I had my suspicion. I had my suspicion.
She's on both Tinder and Hinge.
Wow.
Actively.
Okay, granted, I can explain those apps because I'm new to the area, so I'm finding people.
Got it. Okay.
Finding what kind of people?
Got it.
You never know who you're going to find.
So you got to look on Tinder and Hinge?
Social media is just social media, right?
That's not social media. Those are dating apps.
My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her text and found that Malaysia is not telling the truth. She's been texting with 3 separate guys.
3 separate
week.
guys? That's 3. And I'm the dirty whatever, this and the third.
Texting. You're on there. Texting.
Please carry on.
Texting with 3 different guys. This is the number of texts that have come between these 3 different guys, 2,473. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her photos and found that Malaysia is not telling the truth. We found 4 photos of the other guys that were sent to her, one of them being explicit.
Oh, no.
These guys are not?
That, if you go back, that is not someone that I'm dealing with. That is someone that he confides in me about something. He knows him.
Okay, got it. So 2 of them. And then one of them sent the sexually explicit photo. They want to send it?
No, do not show it. Don't show it.
No, we're not gonna put it up there.
Yeah.
We're not gonna put that up there. We blur faces, but do you know this guy? Do you know this guy?
Never seen that guy a day in my life, but it just makes sense. I mean, like, wow.
Well, I'll tell you this. She did not send.
That's it, babe.
I will tell you this, and this is not to say anything better.
me.
She did not send anything back. She did not do anything sexual with them in nature back.
Never, y'all.
So
Never,
she was engaging in the conversation, but in full transparency, there was never from her saying, "Let me have sex with you. Let me send you something back." So there was nothing.
That was the
but it definitely still had to.
It was unsolicited.
But I had to get to that point of talking, and she's giving the vibe
As you can see, I'm desired. I'm still wanted. There's people that are not gonna cheat on me.
Well, listen, y'all have 10 years of history, and that's exactly what this is, history. You said if you found something in his phone,
done.
You're done.
Done.
How do you feel about that?
That's
done.
fine.
And done.
And done?
And we gonna go out later. Me and you, Janae, we about to go out later and do the same thing then.
Okay. Y'all have fun.
Listen, I'm just glad that you have your answers. You have a bright future ahead of you. I do hope that one day, now that this honesty can be out, that you all can communicate even more honestly about what's going on. But at the end of the day, this is done. It's run its course. So yeah.
That's what you like?
Just put them away.
That's what you like?
And just put them away.
I don't look like
Well, he tweeted already. That's what he liked.
He did.
All right. Listen, the best of luck to you, all right? Keep up the good work, all right? Best of luck to you as well. So when did the trust first break in your relationship?
So one day we were sitting in a car, and he was paying a light bill. So when I looked at the light bill, I'm like, whose name is that? It's a girl. He's like, oh, this is the older couple. So I'm like, all right. I didn't say anything. I'm like, okay. So later on, he left his Apple Watch. I went through it. He had a whole roommate, well, girlfriend. Not even a roommate, girlfriend. And
how long at this point were y'all dating?
6 months.
So you're 6 months in and you discover not only is he paying someone else's bills, but he's in a full relationship with them.
Yes.
Okay, 6 months in. Okay.
So by then I had feelings. I loved him.
Yeah.
So I stayed.
Got it. And how many times did he cheat on you?
Oh, God. A lot.
A lot?
I know over like 12 girls. Probably more.
My producers also told me that he's holding your school books captive.
Yes, he is.
If you don't, the direct words my producer told me is that if you don't leave here with him, that he's not going to give you your school books. Okay, tell me more about that.
And he knows my state boards is next month. And he's like, if I don't go, like if I don't be with him, I can't have my books. He wants to hurt me like I hurt him. But you hurt me. You damaged me. You broke me as a woman.
Okay, well, listen, there's always two sides to every story, and I think it's time to hear Felix's side of the story. So everyone, let's bring Felix out. Hi, Felix. How you doing, Karamo? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, take a seat. So I got to get right into this. So we heard that you cheated on her several times. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
And why did you want to cheat on Shanice? Instead of just staying single?
To be honest with you, I don't know why I cheated. I can't really give you an answer about why I cheated. But I did do it at the time, and I'm sorry for it. Like, and then for her to keep on bringing the past back, it's just making a strain, and that's why we argue.
Well, when is the last time you cheated?
The last time I cheated was a while ago. It's been 3 months since we had our last situation. Our last situation has been 3 months.
And how long have y'all been together?
We've been together almost 3 years now.
So 3 years, and from your words, the last time you had a situation or cheated was 3 months ago.
That's the last time we had a situation where we argued and we broke up.
Okay.
It was 3 months ago.
And was that based on you cheating?
It was based on me doing the dumb of kicking her out and stuff like that. Shot, let me talk.
Cheating, though.
You like to talk? Let me talk. Let me talk.
Okay.
Please. All right.
Go ahead.
Karamo, if it's all about cheating, then I'm sorry about cheating. I can't take it back. I can't go back and take myself out of that position. I gave him my camera password. I gave him my location. Every time I go out there.
You turned that off.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
What happens with the books? Because she's saying that you are holding the books ransom if y'all don't leave here together.
I'm not holding the books ransom. I left them. I left them somewhere, and I was supposed to pick them up. We decided to do this thing, and
you told me they're in your safe.
Shad, you know they wasn't in the house, bro.
Oh
when the hell
God,
did I get them?
Oh my God,
When did I
the
get
lies
them?
do not stop with you.
When did I get them? I told you they wasn't in the house.
Okay, keep going.
So you tell me that if she doesn't leave here today, you'll give her books?
Yeah,
fully?
I'll give her books. I don't care about that, bro. I've
That's a
helped
lie.
her with her school. That's a lie? You sure about that?
Keep going.
What about that project that I did for you?
You helped
28 pages.
I'm your
I did it for
girlfriend.
her. I designed the project for her. Like, I did it all for you. Like, are you not understanding that? I want you to strive. I want you to be bigger. Like, I want to get you a storefront so that you'll be able to do your esthetician stuff. Like,
so you say you want her to strive and you want her to be better, but do you see how your actions could be bringing her down?
But do you understand, Karamo? That,
that's the plain question. Do you see how they're bringing her down?
I'm not saying that my actions is not bringing her down, but does she understand that her actions is bringing me down?
In what way? You tell me how.
In what way is that she never answers my calls for affection. She's never there for me as I'm there for her. Let's talk about the week before. My grandmother passed away about 2 years ago. It was her birthday. The week before, I kept seeing timeline, all my grandmother pictures, everything, all of that. All week I was asking her, babe, can you just come by, chill with me, not have sex with me? Can you come by, chill with me, console me, because I'm feeling sad? Every single day that week I asked her. Every day she had an excuse. Oh, I gotta go to school. I gotta do this. I gotta go to work. That's fine. So come Saturday, which is Friendsgiving, I call her up, and she's like, oh, babe, I'm playing a game with my family. I'll call you when I'm done. 4 in the morning comes. I didn't get a call from her. I look on Snapchat. She's taking pictures on Snapchat. All drunk.
Yeah, okay.
And that's my problem. Like, she looks at social media.
So has she been like this since the beginning of your relationship? When the beginning of your relationship, were you affectionate?
Yes, very.
Very. What changed for you?
The cheating, the lying.
But my whole thing is Karamo.
Hold on, we have a ping, and my producers tell me they want to bring me my evidence badge because there's something on your phone, Shanice, that you want to show me. I don't know what this is. What is it that you want to show me?
A video.
Okay. What is this video you want to show me? When is this? Okay, so, sorry, I got a couple. So this is a video of you having sex with another woman. And why?
Like, I don't
why
understand.
do you have this on? How did you get this on your phone?
From
How
his
did you get this video?
Snapchat.
So you got this from his Snapchat?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have the video?
Oh, because I went through his phone and I went to his pictures and I seen the time he was with her having sex when I was supposed to be with him.
So what is your thing to that?
I was 100% wrong, Karamo. Like, there's nothing else
She
I can
never left through this whole
say.
relationship from the beginning
There's
to
nothing
the
else
end.
I can say, Karamo, is that
She
I
been
was
around. You need to go be with her.
100%. I was
But I'm
wrong.
confused because she's showing me a video of, first of all, like, the fact that you've seen that video, that would be for me enough to say, I'm done.
It broke me.
I get it broke you. I get it broke you. But I don't get why you keep going back. I don't understand that.
Me either.
Well, listen, we have Shanice's best friend and co-worker, Maddie, in our audience today. Maddie, what have you witnessed?
I've witnessed, I mean, over the last 48 hours, because I spent 2 days with both of them. Over the last 48 hours, I've witnessed Flex be immensely manipulative with the words that he says. You don't understand, bro, but the verbiage that you use, it don't make you look manly. It makes you look like a punk, because it makes you look like you want to control somebody. And in reality, bro, no disrespect, but you about to push 40 years old. You got to grow up, my like, that's just how it is. You really have to grow up. You treat my best friend like she's like dog. Like, you treat her like you dog her out all the time, bro. And that's not cool. That's my best friend. You a beautiful girl, Shanice. I swear to God, you a beautiful girl. And you deserve so much better than he can ever give you. I promise you, baby. Much love, for real.
So he says that your language is manipulative. Are you manipulative in your language?
I mean, I don't feel like I am.
So I can tell you from here, one of the main words I wrote in your communication is manipulation.
Okay.
So there is manipulation in the way that you say things. Do you see you being manipulative?
I mean, I don't see it that way.
And why don't you see it in that way?
I mean, like let me explain the situation. Like yesterday, the whole situation that we got into an argument about her staying in the room with me was, so we went out, we went to the mall and stuff, and then we came back, and when we came back, she went to her room or whatever, I went to my room, and she was wondering why I had an attitude, and I'm like, I don't like to be away from you, and you know that. And when she came to my room, we talked about that.
But even that's part of manipulation and control. To be able to say to somebody, you're going here, because I think language is important, so we must learn the language. So if you're watching this at home, you can recognize this in your own life. If someone says, I'm gonna go to the mall, and then I come back and I'm pissed, and I got an attitude now, that's a toxic behavior, because now it's like, well, you left me for a second. So now I'm manipulating you emotionally to want to come back to me, but I'm also controlling you to make you feel like you can't leave without me later in the future. That's manipulation and control. Okay. Do you see that?
I mean, as you're saying it now, I see it.
I think that unconsciously you've always known that you have exhibited this behavior. I think the thing for me, if I'm an outsider, is that you know you're going to get away with it because she's always going to come back. So when you have someone who's going to always come back, why would I ever need to change my behavior? But I will say this to you. I'm listening here, and yes, you cheated. Your stuff is laid out. And now that I've given you that language to understand that you are manipulating her and you are controlling her, you get it. But for you, this is the bigger piece for me. You're addicted to drama. Did you realize that? You can be addicted to a negative emotion, and that is what you're exhibiting. You are addicted to it. And even though you're saying it is breaking your self-esteem, even though you're saying that it is breaking me, it's hurting me, you are still, just like an addict who sees their body deteriorating, they see their life crumbling around them, they still say, I want to go back for more. The fact that you've done two key things that I wrote down. You call your family members consistently to get validation for the drama you're in, and they've told you and set a boundary that they don't want to hear it anymore, yet you're still trying to reach out to them. That means you want more of the drama to be around you. The second, the biggest piece, is that you're holding on to a video of your man having sex with another woman, and it hasn't made you leave. It hasn't made you leave. You are looking at a man that you say you love have sex with another woman, and you think that is healthy.
No, I know it's not healthy.
Then why are you doing it? Because you're addicted to it. The only way for you to get over your addiction and for you to actually be able to confront him and say, these are my boundaries, this is what I deserve, is if you are able to say, just like any other addict, that you don't want to be addicted to drama anymore.
I don't. And he knows that.
Okay. You're saying he knows it. Do you believe it?
I believe it.
Okay, then. So if you don't want to be addicted to drama anymore, first thing is that you need to delete that out of your phone. Because you're looking for validation to say, oh my gosh, look. Go into the deleted folder too. Go into deleted folder too. Because I know how that works. So now, you said you deleted that from your phone. I'm sure there's other stuff in there that you're going to need to go through later and to delete.
Yeah.
But the question is, if you're addicted to this negative behavior, do you want to stop being addicted to this?
I do.
Then if you want to stop, when you know when an addict is addicted to drugs, when someone is addicted to gambling, what do you do to drop the addiction? You have to get the drug out of your life.
Exactly. And he doesn't understand that.
Do you understand it? You
I
keep pointing at him.
I'm
That
sorry,
shows me
I
the
do.
addiction. That shows me addiction. Are you ready to say it's up to you? Because I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm not telling you, it has to be on you.
To fix this, or we came on the show to end this? I love you, and I really want to be with you.
I've been very clear about
really-
behaviors, manipulation, and control. He told you
really-
he's not giving you your books. How much do your books cost?
$500.
I will give you $500 to make sure that just in case he doesn't give you your books, you can still continue your career. So now, you have your books. You said, are y'all still living together?
No.
So you're not living with him anymore.
Nope.
So you're not living with him. The only thing he has is your books. So it's up to you now to say whether you want to be addicted to this or not.
I don't.
So what do you want to say to your man?
I'm willing to change.
Listen,
I'm here on the. I didn't come on this show. I didn't come on this show
I understand
I didn't come on this show to end this. I come on this show to fix this. Like, I love you. I love you.
You know what's so crazy to me though? You know, yesterday at the barbershop, right? When I told them, oh, they can keep you. You told the man, you told the man that he can have me, and what did he do? Put his arm around me and took me.
You said
as
they
my-
can keep
hold on.
me though.
Yo, what the
What
are
is-
you? Are you dumb?
What do you want to say? Look at this unhealthy communication right here.
I can't do
Do you want to go?
Goodbye.
No. That's part of manipulation. Recognized behavior. That is not him trying to say, he's manipulating you.
I know.
Let me show you I'ma leave. I'm done. So that later on I can say, well, baby, you put me in that situation, I wanna leave.
That's it.
That's manipulation.
Time.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Can you tell him? Because I noticed right there, you couldn't find the words to tell him. You went into another story.
Because I want him to know something, that's why.
But see, part of you wanting to know him is part of that addiction. It's part of that feeling of like, let's have one more argument. Let's have one more thing.
I'm sorry.
That's
I just
it.
wanted
You don't
to-
need to apologize. You don't need to apologize. He is verbally abusive. He cuts you off. He's been cheating on you. You know all the things. But there's something about you that's still holding on to this negative behavior. And he's going to continue to manipulate you, control you, and cheat on you until you make the decision to say enough is enough. And I realized right there that you didn't have the courage to say enough is enough.
No, it is. I'm done. That's it. Okay, I am single. Okay?
I am proud of you for ending this. I am proud of you, and I don't want to diminish the fact that you just ended something, but I need you, sister, to learn, don't engage anymore. Let me tell you something. Somebody who don't want drama does this. Bye, I'm done. And their friend comes up to them, and they be like, what happened? They be like, I'm done, girl. I don't even want to talk about it. Let's go have a
That's
cocktail.
true.
Y'all ever been to that place? Y'all know when you get to that place, you are not about the drama anymore. That's the place you need to get to. I believe you're going to get there. I believe you're going to get there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I do love you. I do love you. And I'm going to check up on you, okay? I'm going to check up on you.
Yeah, this is my girl Easy right here. We've been together for 5 years, and she definitely might be getting a ring real soon. We always been together since day one. Ever since I first met her, we've been literally attached to hips. She takes care of me, she loves me, she always make me feel comfortable in my areas and my spaces with her, and I always know that I got a rider with her. All right, this is Jadis now. This is girlfriend number 2. She got the look, she got the style, she got the hustle. When I go out with her, it's nothing but fun times, nothing but excitement. You always at the edge of your seat and everything. And she's just an amazing person. We always go out, we always go drink, we go to the clubs. She always, knows how to put a little smile on my face anytime I'm down, and we always love to turn up together. That's like my turn up partner. One does one thing, the other does the other thing. It's like yin and yang. One is the perfect wifey material, one is the perfect Bonnie and Clyde material. It's like you want the best of both worlds with both of them, and sometimes it's kind of hard to choose, so I just put them all together. Unfortunately, Jadis isn't in our relationship anymore, and sometimes I miss it a whole lot. The two of them together make the perfect woman.
Girl, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Everyone, welcome Egypt to the show. You see the confusion on my face because I know you're here to find out if he's still talking to somebody, but talking about girlfriend 1 and 2,
Yeah.
and then talking about the best of both worlds. This ain't no Jay-Z album. What the, like what is going on here?
That was definitely my first time ever hearing that, so I'm a little
Taken back as well?
taken back for sure.
Okay,
yeah.
I just want to make sure I wasn't the only one.
No,
okay.
no, you're taken back and so am I.
Okay, so why did Aaron want to add someone to your relationship in the first place?
I mean, we've always had threesomes. We've always kind of like, in a sense, added someone, and like if we wanted spontaneity in our relationship, you know? So it wasn't something that was foreign, but I don't think that I was prepared for the relationship part of that, other than just leaving it with the threesome.
Got it. It was supposed to be sex, that's it.
That's
Nothing
it.
else.
She gotta go.
Yes. And how did he advertise it to you? Did he make it seem like it was just going to be about sex?
Yes, and no, I felt like it was advertised like a sisterhood.
And how long have you been with Aaron? Let me just be clear.
Going on 6 years now.
6 years together. And who was the woman he wanted to add to your relationship that we just saw in this video?
That was Jadis,
Okay.
which is his homegirl that he knew before me and him got together.
Okay. And when did you first meet?
He, like, because there was a time where we took a break. Right before our break, he introduced us in a sense of it was going to be like a threesome, but he was introducing like the poly. And once I had a conversation with her, I just was kind of like cool on it. And I was like, it's just not for me. So at first it was a no, and then it was done. And then we took a break, and then it was like, he just went and did his big one.
Okay then. So you did not agree to this?
No, not at first.
Yeah. At first you were like, no, I don't want this. You took your break.
Yeah.
He goes against a relationship with her or talks to her?
No, so at this point we are on a break, so he is dating her now. So about a week after we were on our break, they started dating.
Okay, and how long did you break up for?
It was about, I want to say roughly like around 2 months.
Okay,
maybe
so
2-3 months.
and quickly he got into another relationship.
Yeah.
Got it. Where did you all live at that time?
In our apartment, my 1-bedroom apartment.
Got it.
Yeah.
And was he trying to have a baby with her as well?
Yes.
Wow, interesting. All right. No, there's just a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah. It's kind of wild.
So the relationship ended. Do you believe they still communicate?
100%.
Yeah. Okay. Why?
I mean, he's never really stopped. Like, he's always found a reason why he keeps talking to her.
Well, I just heard him in that video say that he wants it. So, I mean, what do you want from him?
I guess loyalty, like a sense of loyalty and just a sense of honesty. I want him to be honest with me. I think that was a lot of reasons why the poly relationship didn't work either, was because it was a lot of lies. It was a lot of like messiness. It was a lot of like him having sex with us at both times, even though we weren't together. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was all of that like messiness that came into it.
I know couples in polyamorous relationships, and you have to, it is based on communication and
100%,
trust
yeah.
and that loyalty. If those pillars, first of all, in any relationship are gone, then it's always messed up. But especially when you're in a polyamorous relationship where you have a third, some have a fourth partner, it's like we always have to communicate and be talking about our feelings and checking in. And the fact that you went in a relationship where you didn't have that, I do understand why it broke down.
Yeah.
Well, we're unlocking his phone today because you told my investigators that you want to know if Aaron is messaging Jadis on social media. You also want to check his text messages to see if he was talking to Jadis and search his GPS apps to see if he has gone to see Jadis at all. Understand? All right, well, let's see what Aaron has to say about all this. So everyone, please welcome Aaron to the show. Aaron, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
How do you feel about what was just said?
I feel like sometimes the stories get mixed up from different people's perspective.
Okay. What got mixed up in what she said?
I feel like I was open with her and I was transparent with her, but at times, if she doesn't think that, she will tell me that I'm not. So it could be moments of, let's say I go use the restroom. Jada should bring me the toilet tissue. She feels like we didn't tell her what's going on around the house. Now, what would you do? Was
it really that trivial, or was it bigger things?
It was bigger things, but like I said in the beginning, I just didn't trust, you know? So it's just like, y'all are coming together to just have a closer place to like, what does that have to, like, you know? So that's where I felt.
Got it. Do you think because of the behavior in the beginning where it's trivial that you then may have started to not tell her the truth and everything?
No.
Or might have not included her in all decisions?
No, because I still felt like I was including her.
Okay.
I felt like she agreed to something that she never really wanted to be a part of.
I would second that. Why did you want this relationship with both women?
Well, when me and Egypt took a break, we weren't at like a great spot either way. And we took a break because it was certain things that she was doing that I really didn't like. It was certain things that I was doing that she didn't like. So then we started having trouble with complacency. And me wanted to do more, but she's just comfortable because she got her man. So that's what it was like. I already knew Jadis.
So you wanted that excitement. Okay, so what exactly were you hoping for?
I thought that this was gonna be something amazing, personally.
Yeah.
Both of them was cool.
Of course
they both
you did.
goofy.
Like, you literally
They
had
both
no
fun.
loss in this.
They both fun. I mean, I thought it was a match made in heaven. When I first thought about it, if you want me to be honest.
Yeah.
I
And
thought,
just
man, we
to
about
add,
to.
just to add, we do have the same birthday, me and Jadis. So,
Oh.
yeah.
So I thought, me thinking that, I said, oh man, they probably gonna get along. They got the same sign.
Not they gonna get along.
They got the same sign. They got everything. I thought it was cool.
Are you unhappy with how the relationship ended?
I feel like the relationship ended a way that it didn't have to.
Got it. My producer told me that there was some sort of drama with Jadis' on and off girlfriend.
Oh yeah, she don't like me.
She don't like you, why?
She don't like me. I don't know. I think I'm a great guy. Personally,
That's y'all, right? So thank you for being here. Oh, this is Jadis, the woman you want to see. You haven't seen her
Your
forever.
bestie. This is your main girl, the one that you want to party
And this
with,
is
be
Michael,
out with.
correct?
This is your girl.
Michael?
Yeah.
So Michael, what's your beef with Aaron?
I don't got no beef with Aaron. It's just the stuff he do towards my lady. I'm not gonna have no respect for a man that do it.
Like what? Does he call her out of her name?
Yes.
It's just not a healthy relationship. It's not something that like someone would.
But you kept going back to him, and you left.
Right. Have you ever heard of a trauma bond?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know anything
so
about
that's what that is. We bond through a lot, going through lots of traumas. So me and him have a trauma bond. That is the reason why I was okay with talking to him again and again. He's
right. And living with us for 4 months.
Right. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out why you're so upset. Like you weren't texting my phone.
Okay.
So let's not act like
Did you
I
answer?
hit you up.
This is my question.
Actually,
but
yeah,
did you
after he
answer
called me, like,
after
3
Aaron
times.
called you?
3
You
times,
answered,
yeah.
correct? Okay, so you
Right,
know
after
you're
he
with
texted me,
Michael.
it's
So why are
important.
you answering calls from Aaron if it's so trauma? He's so
No,
wrong
I
and
said
he's
a
so
trauma
this.
bond.
Jadis, do you wish you were still together?
No. No.
Okay, just making sure, just being clear.
Yeah.
Does Aaron still reach out to you?
He does sometimes, yeah.
When was the last time he reached out to you?
I wouldn't say like just
Like
so.
2 weeks ago on
2
Instagram.
weeks ago. Is that true?
Since you gonna lay it out.
I'm blocked from Instagram. Anytime Jada sees anything on my Instagram, she'll see it, she'll block me, unblock me, block me right back. I really won't even have a chance.
Okay,
The
but
only really-
Michael is saying that 2 weeks ago you did try to reach out. There's other ways outside of Instagram. How did he reach out?
The only time I would really
He reaches out different avenues. It doesn't. He can reach out through social media. He can reach out through a different phone number.
And you answer.
He can. You should be worried about him texting me.
Okay.
That's what you should be worried
Okay.
about.
And what does he say? What does he say? What does he say?
Like, you're not giving any answers. You're not saying anything. That's what I'm asking. Like,
It doesn't
that's
really
what I'm
It's the way
asking.
you're coming at me, though.
I'm not coming at you at
But
all.
are,
I'm
though,
literally
because
just
you
asking
said,
you a
oh, but
question.
you're so trauma. Like, do you want
That's what
answers
you
or not?
started. It's
But do you
off
want
saying.
answers or not?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'm
but
giving
give me
you the
true
He
answers. Don't
asked,
give me.
does I said yes. That's the answer. What do you want? If
What is
I'm not always responding, so there's not a big conversation to give you, Egypt. Sorry.
What is he
Well, I
normally
would like
saying
to
to you?
know. So-
What is he normally saying to you when he hits
I miss you. Where you been, lovely? Like, let's really kill the noise.
It'll be memes about kissing or he
Like,
in a
not the
mood. He
noise.
wouldn't like. Let's
nobody
be
wants
real
to hear
about
that.
You
Let's
sending
put
this?
it on the flow. You put it on there.
Let's be real.
Go for it.
Jadis, she's getting called Lovely because that's her real name. So it's not like I'm calling her Love. I just want to put that out because that's,
Oh, well, yeah,
that's
not
her
that
name,
extent.
Lovely.
But her name ain't a meme, so if you're sending memes as well about
Yeah.
kissy faces and hooking up.
I respond. So we only will really talk because I would chime in and check on her daughter and stuff and ask how they doing.
Michael says that Aaron is obsessed with her. Is that true?
Far from obsessed.
Do you feel like he could be
Oh
obsessed?
my God! Wow, you're actually lying. I won't even say like it's like a scary obsession, but it's definitely a love obsession. You make it seem like if right now at this exact moment I wasn't like, Aaron, let's be together, we wouldn't walk out of here.
Then why did we send you away?
You didn't send me away, dude. You're literally insane.
I kicked you out.
No, you literally
I kicked
didn't.
you
No,
out.
actually, before we get there, I actually said I was going to get the out of your raggedy ass apartment.
And that's crazy because you stayed in that raggedy ass apartment. You stayed in that raggedy ass apartment where you could have been with Michael, the love of your life. You could have been with her though. You could have been with Michael, but you chose to stay in that environment, right or wrong, since it was such a terrible environment.
And I did, but like you said, you tried to make it seem like you kicked somebody out of somewhere.
I did kick you out. I did kick you out.
How do you kick someone out and they have a ride already on the way 15 minutes prior?
There's no way that could have happened. There's no way that could have happened. There's no way that could have happened. There's no way that could have happened.
Y'all don't even know what happened. That's the saddest part.
Okay, but I know you. I told you to leave and you left. That's what happened. I told you to leave and you left.
And they're like, oh, I need you to leave.
You do leave. You do need to leave. You didn't say. You did not say you were leaving.
Kill that. I've been said I was getting out that.
Jadis, I want to know from you. What do you want to happen today?
I want this to be dead. Like I want to be. Like I would like to go on with my life.
Why? If you keep talking to him, you keep talking to him.
You're not Jadis.
I don't care.
I'm in my relationship.
You're
I'm
on
happy.
this show because of me.
It's healthy.
Don't
I don't have
forget
to deal
that.
with toxic environments. I'm good right now. I'll be good later, and I've been good for 7 years. Yes, we took a break, but I'm young. Like nobody wants to hear that.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. What is the thing? So, all right, Egypt, we're here to unlock Aaron's phone, and you want to know if Aaron was still messaging Jadis on social media, wanted to check if he was his text messages to see if he was still talking to Jadis, and wanted to search his GPS. We now know how Jadis feels, but it's true what they're saying. It's really about him. It's nothing about them. There's no animosity should be towards them. They've moved on. I'm gonna open the envelope because we've unlocked your phone. So let's see what's going on. So we are not able to confirm what you've actually messaged or what you said because you refused to let us unlock your phone. Now hear from Jada, she said you've been still reaching out, you've been sending memes. You kind of said, yeah, I do reach out. Why wouldn't you allow us to see those so we can confirm exactly what we're saying and give your woman the closure she desires?
Well, it's just because like it's just my privacy. I don't ever ask to go through her phone or anything like that.
My question is, if your woman is looking for answers so that you can move forward.
I answered her.
I'm only going on the facts of what I've heard and seen today. Based on the things you have told me, the relationship is unbalanced and you're unwilling to give her transparency. So now that you know that, I think no matter how you move on forward, I will tell you this. Whatever anger you have in your heart against her, you should release it. Because the issue you have is not with her, it's with the man sitting next to you. Please, I know, I'm telling you. As far as we're seeing right now, she's moved on. She's with somebody. So that's what I'm saying. The issue is not with her. The issue isn't the person you've committed to. Okay. You're not committed to her. Okay. You were committed to her because of him, and then that's done. Right. The person only owes you the transparency and whatever else you desire in a relationship is him. And he's not giving it to you. So I think the conversation y'all need to have is, are you willing to give me these things? And you got to be real with yourself and say, am I going to keep giving my all when he won't give me his all? You got it? I wish y'all the best of luck.
Thank you.
I wish y'all the best of luck as well. Your boyfriend cheated on you 12 times?
Yeah, that's what I know of. It could be more, but from what I've seen, yeah.
How did you find out the first time that he cheated on you?
Well, the first time I found out, he had a little group chat with his boys, you know. He sends them a video, and it's a girl sitting on his lap, just chilling.
What hurt you the most? Was it the cheating? Was it the lying? What was it that hurt you?
Well, what hurt me the most was I was actually pregnant at that time. I was 2 to 3 months pregnant, and from what I thought we were good, you know? Yeah. And so I felt like it was unwarranted, and it was for, like, no reason.
Yeah, got it, okay. And I understand that you both experienced a loss soon after that. What happened?
Well, we were that very same baby. Like, I was 7 months into the pregnancy, and she just stopped breathing inside of me. And they said it was due to hypertension, and my stress levels had taken a toll on the baby, so.
Got it. I'm very, very sorry. So when he found out that both of you lost your child because of the stress, did his behavior change?
No, it actually progressively got worse after that. Like, in my opinion, I feel, as sad as I was, he didn't feel that same sadness for our baby. And it's like it went downhill from there.
Got it. Was he supportive during that difficult time?
I could say somewhat. He was in the hospital, you know. You know how somebody's there, but they're not there?
Yes.
I was crying. He didn't know how to comfort me, but I understand if you've never dealt with something like that. But he just seemed like he was out of it while he was there.
Okay. And how long have you been together?
7 years.
7 years. And do you two have any kids together?
Yeah, 2 girls, 1 boy.
2 girls.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there an age gap between you two?
Yeah, we're about 5 years apart.
You're older.
I'm older.
Got it. And he's
Yeah.
younger. When was the most recent time that you learned that Marco cheated on you?
I would say the most recent I know of is like June-ish in that area.
June of this year.
Oh, yeah.
And what happened in June?
Well, basically in June, I saw he was like constantly searching this one girl into his Facebook. And I'm just like, who is this girl? He keeps searching her page, you know? And so I take it upon myself to get the girl's information. And I messaged her like, hey, how you know my man? You know? And she's like, I don't even know who that is. So I had to physically send her a picture. She's like, oh, he told me his name was this. You know? And so after that, I just, you know, had communications with her back and forth. And she was giving me the download on everything they had going on.
Do you see a future with him?
I mean, I do. I would like to see one, but only if he's willing to make the necessary changes.
And what are those changes?
I need, like, full disclosure on everything, anything. I want him to run everything by me so he can know what I disapprove of, what I approve of. I basically want him to change, do a whole 360, because everything he's doing right now is wrong. So I want him to change.
But the first point, I'm a little confused by. So you want him to tell you everything he's doing so that you can approve or disapprove?
Well, it's just that it's some stuff that he doesn't consider cheating. And I'm going to let you know if it's cheating.
We came across this post on your Facebook, and I wanted to ask you about what made you post this. You said you like my baby daddy. He turned you on. Wait till he crack you. Want his family back, leave your ass alone. Okay. So you put that out there?
I did.
Okay.
Because I know he'd be looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our Unlock the Phone investigator was available before the show, and we wanted to unlock his phone, but you're the one who said you don't want us to unlock his phone. Why?
Being that I think he's doing a little bit better, I don't want to tarnish that, like, by looking at his phone and getting pissed off about either old stuff or new stuff that he might have in the phone.
So you want to avoid it because you're scared you're going to get hurt. Okay. Well, everyone, I think I'm ready to meet Marco. Please welcome Marco to the show. She said you cheated 12 times.
I ain't trying to laugh, but...
But you did.
Yeah. Yeah. And as far as like the washing up every Thursday, I mean, evidently you see what I got on. I mean, that's what attracted her to me. You feel me? I look good, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I smell good. So why would I
love
stop?
how you skirted right past me talking about you cheating 12 times. So we're going to go back. So why did you cheat 12 times?
I don't know. I guess I see something I like, you know. My girl's all right, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say she all right. She like she wouldn't be my girlfriend if.
He say I'm all right, but I seen what he was dealing with, and they ain't even coming close. So he's talking about I'm all right.
And you two have 2 children together, right?
Correct.
How do you feel you are as a father?
I'm a great father. I didn't grow up with a mother and father. That's probably what it is, you know.
Do you teach your daughters it's okay to be cheated on?
No, because they too young, but they probably see what I do, which isn't right, so.
So if your daughters got cheated on, would you be okay with them staying with the man?
I mean, I wouldn't be all right, but it's their life. But, you know, I'm definitely going to tell them what's right from wrong.
I know that you're lying about that.
He is. Like, man, he is.
If your daughter was sitting on this stage with a man that said she cheated on her, and you were standing in my audience right there, I know for a fact you'd be telling her to leave that man.
I feel that
You
too.
wouldn't just say, well, it's your life, live your life. And I know you don't want to give that truthful answer right now, because to give that truthful answer, you'd have to reflect on your own relationship. And so by looking at what the future is going to hold, it means you have to look at like really how you acted now, and you don't want to do that yet. But you know for a fact in your heart of hearts, if your daughter was being cheated on by a man 12 times, you know you would take her to the side and say, nah, girl, this is not it. And I know you don't have a father in your life, but just as a human being and as a man, you know you would take your daughter to the side and say, I'm gonna ask you a second question. Would you want one of your daughters to be with somebody who described them as all right?
Oh, definitely not. Mm-mm.
Okay.
But my girl, I don't know, I guess I said the wrong word, but yeah.
What I'm establishing here is that you do know right from wrong.
Correct.
You do know that you shouldn't be cheating. You do know, because you wouldn't want your daughter to be cheated on, and you do know that you wouldn't want your daughter to be with a man who called her all right. Whether it was the right word or wrong word in the moment, you wouldn't want it.
No.
So you do know that it's not good behavior.
Yes, I do.
But you're okay with doing it to your daughter's mothers.
No, I'm not okay with it. I don't know, I just...
Well, rephrase. You are. Because one time, I might believe you're not okay with it. 12 times, you are okay with it.
I think he...
No?
I don't know, I feel like it's a maturity thing. I don't know, I feel like I'm more mature now than when I was. Because she met me off like 18, 19. She was 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
But he really not, though, because
There's a
he's
difference between
got
maturity
yours.
and right or wrong. Would you stay with her if she cheated on you 12 times?
It wouldn't even be one time. I don't know, my standards are higher.
Your standards are higher?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's a deal breaker for me.
Well, your standard's higher, but you want me to accept whatever you dishing out?
So what happened last February?
She went through my phone and seen a girl text me. I believe I cracked her phone for something she found on me.
You cracked her phone?
Yeah.
Because she found something on you?
Yeah.
So what happened? You did a publicly apology as well to Jocelyn on Facebook? I'm ultimately a good person, but I act off emotion. I owe my mother's kids an apology. I hope your heart, you find a place to forgive, sometimes up the road. So he sent that apology to you publicly?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did that make you feel?
Well, I knew it was just temporary. I can't say I accepted it. I feel he was doing it to save face. He might have been sorry, but I think he did that for show.
It definitely wasn't for show. Everything I do is for me.
No, he said he did it for him. You just heard him. So everything I do is for me. Well, you tell my producer that you're ready to change. What do you mean by that?
I want to be a better boyfriend.
Can you be committed to Jocelyn the way she wants?
I don't know, maybe, because like I'm a go-getter. Maybe if she was more of a go-getter like me, I would be attracted to her more mentally than physically.
What are you going and getting besides sex?
That's about it.
Well, it looks like we got a ping. My producer told me that you met with them, Marco, before the show, and that you had something that you wanted Jocelyn to see.
Jocelyn, I have a confession to make. Back in August, I had this longtime friend. We rode around downtown. We had a couple of drinks. Then, we went to a hotel room. We had sexual intercourse. Jocelyn, you always tell me, if I tell you the truth, we could turn a new leaf. So hopefully you forgive me this one last time.
So that makes 13? Okay. And this was in August you slept with this woman?
Mm-hmm.
Jocelyn, do you know about this woman in August?
No.
Okay. Marco, what you got to say about that confession?
I don't think he cares.
I do care. I do care. I actually do care. I don't know. It's just, I guess, like I said, it's the maturity.
Marco, I'm exhausted by you. Can you leave my stage? I've been exhausted the entire time. Okay. Sister, we gotta talk. I've been exhausted by this. I don't know if you can catch my body language.
Yeah.
I've been exhausted by this entire time. You got this little boy up here playing you, and you falling into this because your self-esteem is low. And we got to get to the core of why your self-esteem is low. You got this little boy on my stage telling you that he got higher standards, that he's not mentally or emotionally attracted to you because you don't got no drive. Just telling you again blatantly that he's had a 13th woman. Telling you he know damn well that he would not want his children, your children, to be talked to this way, but he feels like it's okay to talk to you that way. We gotta do some soul searching here. And it ain't got to do with Marco. It got everything to do with you. Like, what is going on? You are a beautiful woman. You clearly are running your household. You are clearly doing things. What has happened in your past or what is going on now that makes you feel like you need to put up with this type of behavior?
To be honest, I have struggled with
It's okay, talk to me.
Sorry.
It's okay.
insecurities about my skin tone.
Okay.
And my weight, everything like that. And I just got to a place where I thought I was good with that, you know? And then he comes out here and he tells me, you know, he likes this, so I feel I could never be that for him. I've been talking about like getting surgeries and stuff so I can be so I can be what he want, you know? Yeah. And I think it comes back from childhood, to be honest.
Yeah, okay. This is real. You've lost sight of yourself. And like you said, it could have been from childhood, it could have been before, it could be from now. But what I will tell you is happening right now is that he knows that you lost sight of yourself. He knows it. And he knows that he can manipulate that fact into getting what he wants so that he can have a good time, and he knows you're gonna stay around. And the issue for me is that unfortunately, you're never gonna be able to see yourself clearly in the mirror and build yourself back up when you have this man blocking your reflection. And what breaks my heart is that you have 2 daughters, so right now this is not an easy split. And that's the sad part, because it'd be easy for me to be like, well, just leave him, girl, build yourself back up, but we know that's not reality. Reality is that you do have ties with him. And that's the reason why even out of your own mouth, you said that every time he says, let's be a family, it sucks you back in. And you know it. So this is not about some young man who didn't grow up in a household with a father, who didn't teach him how to be a man, because there's been those situations. He knows what he's doing. He's aware that he's disrespecting you. He's aware that he can get away with it. You said you break up, what, 3 times a month? What's making you go back? Their family.
I just wanted to give myself like ample time, you know, like to situate myself. Because right now we're in the same unit. We living in the same space. So I wanted to like get out of that space and then, you know, be able to work on myself.
So you're telling me because of the fact that you live with him in that apartment building, can you afford rent on your own?
I can, yeah.
Okay then. And the thing is that he's never going to be the man that you need him to. He's not. At best you can ask for now is for him to be the father that you need him to be to those girls. That's the best you can ask. He's never going to be the man that you need him to be. And it's not because of age. It's not because he's immature. Because again, I've shown you, he knows the difference between right and wrong. And he knows he's doing wrong. And he's okay with it. That's not about maturity. That's not about I didn't have a daddy. That's about I'm going to manipulate and treat this woman this way because she allows me to. So this is what I want you to do for me. When you leave this stage today, I want you to write down, first of all, what you're worth. And then I want you to make the decision if you really get out that apartment. But these have to be decisions that you're clear on. Because if you stay with this man, he's going to continue to beat you down to the place you wake up and you're going to be like, I don't even recognize myself at all. And I'm going to say this last thing to you. Those little girls are watching you. And this is the critical, critical age. They're looking to see how mom is going to handle these men. How mom is going to handle their father. And if you let them see that mom is okay with daddy disrespecting mom, what do you think's going to happen to them?
I'm going to be honest. I probably, you know, tell her to leave him.
I know.
Yeah.
So you got to model that.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
I'm sorry for what you're doing, all right? Come on, give me a hug. All right, Akia, I got to ask you, why is James accusing you of sleeping with family members?
Because something is wrong with him.
Like, okay. You're talking about point blank?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not cheating on him. I really love him. I've been with him since 2015.
Why do you think he's worried about you cheating?
Because he's doing him.
So you think he's deflecting?
Yes.
And projecting onto you. Okay. Have you ever cheated on James?
In the beginning, when we first got together.
Okay, so maybe not so much.
But we didn't know each other like
Got
that.
it.
Right.
Okay. So in the very beginning, you started
Yes.
cheating.
Yes.
And how many times did you cheat in the beginning?
It was 3.
3 times.
Yes.
Okay. Has James always been loyal to you?
No.
No?
No.
Explain.
Like, he used to send me pictures of girls, like, naked pictures.
He would send them to you?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Was it to make you jealous? Were you asking
Probably.
for them?
No.
You weren't asking for
He would just
them?
text me and just be like, oh, I'm with a girl. And I'd be like, oh, you lying. Then he'll send me the pictures. Yep.
So just throwing it in your face?
Yep.
And when was this? He was doing this in the beginning. Is he still doing this?
This was like maybe a year ago.
Got it. A year ago, he's sending you photos. How long have you been together again?
Since 2015.
Okay, so 2015.
Yes.
And just a year ago, he's sending you photos of women he's with. You told my producer that you feel like he acts controlling with you.
He do. Everywhere I go, he needs to know where I'm at. I have to FaceTime him, send him pictures. Yeah.
When did he start acting controlling?
He started acting controlling about maybe 2 years ago. Yep.
Got it. And what did that do to the relationship?
It's tearing us apart. Like, cause like I said, I know I'm not cheating on him. So why do I have to prove anything to him?
So you told my producer that one of his family members told you something about him. What was it?
That when I'm not when I'm not with him, that he's with different females at her house, and she found crusty panties.
Said that she's with different females.
That he's with different females. Yep.
So how does your family feel about the relationship with James?
They don't want us to be together. They don't like him.
Okay. Tell me, because I'm interested, girl.
Okay.
It's me and you here.
Yeah.
Forget about them.
Yep.
What do you love about him?
I mean, he's not a bad person. Like, he's really not. He can be sweet at sometimes, you know, but I don't know. We've been together for so long.
You said he can be sweet sometimes.
Yeah, he can.
You know they
be.
got a candy store around every corner. You can go get if you need it. If you really got a sweet tooth,
right?
I can buy you a Snickers, girl.
You're right.
I'm just saying. So what else is it that would?
I don't know. He's always there for me when I needed him. You know, so I don't know. Just-
Okay,
we got
understand.
time in.
So what are you gonna do today if you find out he's cheating?
Leaving.
Leaving?
Because I know I'm not cheating, so I'm not tolerating none of that.
You unlocked your phone for us to prove to him that you're not cheating,
Yes.
correct? Okay. And why did you do that?
Because I have nothing to hide.
Okay, understandable. Well, listen, everyone. Ikea's boyfriend of 8 years, James, is here. So I think it's time that we meet James and get his side of the story. How you doing, James?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So why do you say Ikea is cheating with a family member?
Because I went to a family event and she disappeared in a hotel with him and I was calling her phone. And she didn't answer her phone.
No, that's a lie.
What was going on?
It was my niece and nephew birthday party. I invited him to come. He was so quick to leave, so me and my family went outside to smoke. I kept calling him, he didn't answer, and he left.
Got it. And so where were you during the time when you left? What did you go do?
I drove off to like a little market or something. And sat
You
in the
told me
market.
that you went back home.
My producer told me that you make her send selfies of herself just so she can tell you where she is to prove that she's not cheating. Is that true?
Sometimes.
All the time.
So these are the selfies you take. This all say like 6:23 a.m. Are you on your way to work?
Yes.
So when she's on her way to work, do you think she's doing something?
No, not when she on her way to work.
But that's when you request the selfies.
No, she just sent them to me.
No, you're lying. You're
What
lying.
I'm lying for?
You're lying.
What happens?
He'd be like, oh, send me proof. Or he'll FaceTime me.
So just to see where you're at, if you're actually where you're at.
Yes.
So why do you do that? Because you think she's cheating on you that much?
No, she do that to me. So I do it back to her.
No, I do not. No.
So if you think she's cheating, why are you staying?
Because I care about her. And we got time in.
What do you love about Ikea?
She a nice person.
What else?
She give me her last. I never had no girl that cared about me like her.
Got it. Do you care about her?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Why do you say that?
Because he cheating on me. How you care?
How often is Ikea? You said you're not cheating?
No, I just got a lot of female friends.
Got it. Why send pics of you with other women that you cheated with to her?
I don't know. I just be mad because she be making me mad.
What did she do to make you mad?
Like she want to answer my phone calls or she won't answer my texts or nothing.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Well, listen, we're here to unlock both of your phones, so there's no point, or unlock your phone, Ikea, because you actually brought us here so we can unlock your phone, so you can prove to him that you're not cheating. Okay, then. But first, Well, my producer told me that, James, you have a confession that you wanted to share with IKEA.
IKEA, I know you're a cheater, but you just keep hiding it. Since you cheating on me, I had to take care of myself. The truth is, I had a one-night stand 5 months ago, and I had sex with my ex 2 weeks ago. This is your fault. I had to do what I had to do because you was out there being a nasty little hoe. If I found out you was cheating, I'm doing me.
Did you? Did you?
What you mean, did I?
So did these other women that you just talked about mean anything to you?
No.
Why did you do it then?
Because I thought she was messing with her family member.
Okay. Because I heard you say it's her fault. Why was it important for you to make that confession? Why was it important for you to make that confession?
I don't know.
What's going on in your mind, IKEA?
I'm done.
You're done?
Yep.
Are you surprised to hear that confession?
No.
You're not surprised to hear
Nope.
it? Okay. Well, I think since you did come here for us to unlock your phone, let's go ahead and unlock your phone and tell us what we found in your phone. So, James, you've been questioning if she's sleeping with anybody, if she's doing anything. So we unlocked her phone. We searched through everything that she has on her phone and things that she deleted. So anything and everything was found. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her apps. And in her apps, we found that she is telling the truth. There is no suspicious activity. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her calls and found she's telling the truth. There's no suspicious activity. We also searched photos and videos and found nothing at all. The only nude photos we found on our phone were photos that she sent to you, not to any other man, deleted and present. So IKEA has not been cheating on you or talking to any men. There's been nothing in her phone. So now you just said in the video that it was her fault that you cheated. But now you know she didn't cheat. So whose fault is it?
My fault.
So IKEA, are you really still gonna leave him?
Yep.
You are?
Yep. Yep.
What do you want to say to him?
We done.
Do you believe that she's finished with you?
I guess.
I guess.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
So 8 years has been finished, and that's your reaction. You don't really love this woman.
I do, but...
No, something you said is that the reason you love her is because she's nice and she gives you her last. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to use you as a teachable moment for any other woman out there to listen. When a guy tells you the reason that he loves you is because you'll give him his last, he means it. He'll take everything from you until you're depleted. Which is not love. That's not love. That means you know that you have somebody who's in a vulnerable state that you can use. So you were using her for the past 8 years because you knew she was nice enough to take it. She does not deserve that. And if you are ever blessed to have a daughter, I hope and pray that she doesn't meet a man like you who is going to try to take her life. But I wish you the best of luck. And I really do wish you the best of luck, and I hope that you can use this as a moment of reflection for yourself of how to be better. If you want to go out there, hoe around, do you, brother. Just don't drag anybody else's daughter into it. That's it, okay? Welcome to the show. My guest, Liv, says her sister is spending way too much time with her man, Tyler, and it's without her being there. They text all the time, and she's starting to feel like a third wheel in her own relationship. You know, we'll find out if Tyler is more than just a friend when we unlock some phones today. But before we do, let's find out what's been going on from Liv. Please, everyone, welcome Liv to the show. Hi. Oh, you look very pretty.
Thank you.
Come on, how you doing? So please, Liv, tell me, why do you feel like your sister is fooling around with your man, Tyler?
So first, they have each other's numbers,
Okay.
and they text all the time. So I feel like I'm third wheeling because they always hang out without me. So it kind of makes me nervous.
So can you tell me about a time that you felt like a third wheel?
We went to dinner with each other, and we sat down, and they sat across from me, Another time was when my sister had a guitar she played like all the time at night. He always came over and played guitar with her instead of me, so I just felt a little left out. Like, she also shows me like DMs and like memes of this stuff they send back, so it's like, I don't know why they're like doing that, but yeah.
And does your sister know this bothers you?
Yeah, she knows too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about that makes you feel uncomfortable?
They hang out with each other and they don't know that it's making me mad.
Yeah.
And they don't understand that, so I just feel like uncomfortable. They don't even see really what I'm going through.
Was there a time that stood out more than the other times?
Yeah, my birthday actually. I went to a birthday dinner my friend had for me. My sister was supposed to come and no response. And then later we went to a bar and she met up with us and Tyler was there. So that was kind of annoying. And then I didn't say anything because I didn't want to bring it up in front of all my friends. So I didn't say anything. And then at the end of the night, I asked her and I was like, what happened? Like, when did you meet up with him? And she was like, oh, well, I actually invited him over to our house and we hung out when you guys were at your dinner. And I just
So let me get this straight, because I still want to hear your sister's side of the story. I don't want to make any judgments, but I need accuracy. It's your birthday. Your sister's not there. Your boyfriend's not there. And then later on, you find out they were together at your house, and then they come to the bar where you were at?
Yeah.
I want to go back to you and your sister. Were you two close growing up?
Yeah, we were pretty close. We also fought a lot. And like, there was one point where we fought so much about like clothes.
And what else did you fight about?
Food and all, like, we live in a house together, so it gets close. We always buy groceries with each other. We do everything together. But like, the one thing I don't want to share is like my boyfriend, you know?
Listen, I think that's a boundary we can all agree on, right? Like, well, listen, everyone, we just heard from Liv. Let's hear what Emmeline has to say. Please, everyone, welcome Emmeline to the show. Hi. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yes. Take a seat for me. So did you ever pick up your sister Liv being upset about all of this?
No, which is crazy. I'm confused in all of this.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you directly, do you have feelings for Tyler?
I mean, he's good looking. I mean, you've all seen him. But no, of course, I respect my sister.
I'm gonna be
Like,
honest with you.
Not respect though, if you
is
like
respect.
blatantly just said that he's good looking.
I mean, I've said that to you before. You're okay with that.
Are you okay with that? She says that you're okay with calling him.
But she's never said anything, and that's the problem.
I have said stuff, and you just don't think anything of it. You just
You've
ignore
never
it.
said anything to me about it.
Yeah, I do all the time.
Emmeline, why do you think she's accusing you of doing this?
I think she's just insecure and jealous a little bit.
When you were younger, did you two have a good relationship?
No.
Not even from kids?
No.
Do you have the same biological parents?
Yes.
Yes. Is it just you two?
And a brother.
We have another brother.
And a brother? Is he younger or older?
Younger, yeah.
Younger. So I'm gonna ask you, are you open to spending less time with Tyler?
No.
No.
No. That's not my problem to work out. That's your problem.
Okay, but this is the thing.
If you don't trust your boyfriend, break up with him.
If I'm asking
I'm
you
your
out of
sister.
respect to stay away from him
We live together.
because it's making me uncomfortable, don't you think you should give me that respect?
We live together. I will see him regardless. If one day, let's say you go off and marry him, that's gonna be my brother-in-law. Am I not gonna be close with him? Am I gonna have to act awkward in front of you two for the rest of my life? No, that's
So one
insane.
day, am I gonna come back to my own house and you're gonna be over just hanging out with him?
Probably not. No.
Oh.
I don't do that.
I want to go back. When you were kids, did you fight for, because I really need clarity on that, did you fight over friends ever?
Sometimes, yeah.
You did? Did
Yeah.
you ever fight for your parents' attention?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
They would always kind of coddle her in a way.
Or you felt like she
You're the
did
middle
she get
child
caught
though, so I feel like they always, I don't
They
know.
don't pay attention to me. I'm the middle child. That's fine.
Is that how you felt?
Yeah, sometimes.
So you felt like they didn't pay attention to her and they spent more attention calling you?
Mhm.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I like my independency. Like, that's my thing. I like to be alone all the time.
Mhm.
So she's very the opposite. She's always had to look over us, take care of me and my brother, which, I mean, makes her very mature and responsible, but I was always alone. So
Yeah.
there's a difference there.
Good to know the information. Well, everyone, I think it's time to bring out Tyler to the show so that we can get his side. Hey, Tyler, welcome to the show, man.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for being here.
Of course.
So I got to ask you, point blank, period. Has there ever been a time that you've crossed the line with Emmeline?
Absolutely not. And that's what I've been trying to explain to her.
So why do you think she doesn't believe you?
Honestly, I'm not sure because I haven't given her any reason to think otherwise.
Has he ever given you any reason outside of just your sister? You told me earlier that he was a player, but has he ever given you any reason? Have you ever seen him looking at girls doing anything that can make you feel like maybe he could be doing something?
I mean, yeah, he definitely does have a flirty side to him. Like, for instance, if we're at, like, a dinner and the bartender comes over and she's like, hi, how's it going? What can I serve you? He's always, like, giving compliments, you know, like, oh, your hair looks nice and stuff like that.
But you're never, a flirt.
Is that a
yeah,
crime?
That's a flirt. It's a flirt.
I don't know if it's a crime, but it could be perceived as disrespect.
Yeah, so that's the only thing he's done but nothing like physical, just verbal.
So I'm gonna ask you, do you feel like you spend too much time hanging out with Emmeline?
Well, I guess that would depend on what you define as too much.
So your girlfriend defines it as y'all hanging out when she's not around. So do you feel as if you spend too much time with her?
Well, I'd have to disagree because, I mean, I just don't know why she would think that way if I haven't given her any reason to think otherwise, you know what I mean?
I appreciate you avoiding my question, but do you feel like you spend too much time with Emmeline?
Sorry about that. I definitely respect her opinion, and I'll definitely listen to her.
Do you feel?
Absolutely not.
No. So you feel like the amount of time you all spend together is normal?
Yes, and I believe that she should trust me.
Do you ever pick up on Liv being uncomfortable?
No, I do not, and I think that might be a compliment to her composure.
Do you hold a lot of things in?
Yeah, for sure.
Why?
I'm not a confrontational person. I feel like I keep everything in and then just explode at the end.
Do you hold your feelings in as well?
No.
No? You say it?
Yeah, I say it. I'll tell you how I feel.
Immediately?
Yeah.
Does that make you uncomfortable that she does that?
I think mostly because, like, I wish I was like that.
Tyler, do you feel like you're getting in between these two sisters?
No.
No. Why don't you feel that way?
Because I just have a great connection with both of them. Very different, but a good connection with both of them.
Tyler, are you aware of what you're doing?
No, sir.
Because I think we all are aware that you're aware of what you're doing. They're having their own issues, and you're using that to your advantage because if they're paying attention to each other, they're not paying attention to you. I could be saying something, but I'm usually right on, you know.
Yeah, you're definitely onto something.
What? Am I? Tell me. Tell me more.
I think so. No,
yeah. Okay. I think it's time that we unlock these phones. What about y'all? So, it is first time to unlock your phone, Emmeline. So when it comes to text messages, we saw 150 texts between you and Tyler about meeting up and music. From what we're seeing here, the meetups were never about in sexual nature or anything of that nature. It was always like meet up or music. So I will say that. I wanted to just make sure that was clear. Now, when it came to Snapchat, you had a 30-day streak of sending each other snaps to each other. What are y'all talking about on Snapchat?
Music?
We don't usually text on the texting app, so we use an alternative as Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
So you have two forms of communication.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. All right, so here we go. When it came to DMs, we only found 15 memes that you all sent to each other on DMs. So again, the memes were innocent in nature. So I have to tell you this. I didn't find anything that says there was any sexual interactions.
That
so
makes me feel better.
Yes, at least you have that information. I can
Yeah.
say that. I would believe from those messages and from what I was told before that there is no sexual relationship between these two.
Okay.
I would believe that.
There's definitely not.
Okay, good. Now, we went to unlock your phone as well, right?
I'm interested for this one.
When it came to Tyler's phone, you're gonna have to be interested a little bit longer because he refused for us to unlock his phone. Why did you refuse for us to unlock your phone?
Well, I just don't feel as if it's necessary. Why don't you trust me?
If I was asking you to open up your phone right now, you'd be like, no.
Because I trust you, why won't you trust me?
You can look through my phone whenever you want.
I don't know what's going on in your phone because you didn't allow us to see it. I've been doing this for a while now, and the only time people refuse to show me their phone is when they're trying to hide something. It's been the only case, and I'm not trying to project that onto you, but normally for transparency, when people come on here, they just give their phone up.
Although I have nothing to hide.
Okay. You smooth, but brother, you ain't that smooth, okay?
That's right.
All right, Mr. Smooth Man, I'm gonna ask you to leave the stage real quick so I can talk to these two ladies.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If I give my personal opinion, I don't see this going long term.
No.
But what is important to me is sisters.
You definitely opened my eyes and made me realize that, like, guys are not going to get in the way of my sister and I, like, no matter what. So I'm done with them.
But I think there needs to be some acknowledgement of something. Because the thing is for you two, an already strained relationship, the respect and trust was broken at a moment when you felt she talked to your ex-boyfriend. And I don't think that moment has ever been able to be healed and to be able to acknowledge so that y'all can move on. And so what's happening now is that there's this cycle of mistrust that's coming from, it's a direct correlation to something that happened to you all. So I think for you, Liv, I think this is an important moment for you to acknowledge that that moment where you started talking to someone that she liked was hurtful for your sister. And I don't believe that your intentions were to hurt your sister, because I understand we're young, we're confused, our hormones are going, it's like, oh, you don't like her? Okay, like me, you know, like these things. But she's also going through it on the other end. And she, from her own words, said it just got brushed under, we never talked about it.
Yeah.
So can you apologize to your sister for doing something that hurt her at such a young age?
Yeah, I do apologize for that, because I know, like, if we didn't have these problems, they wouldn't have problems today. So I'm sorry for being that root of the problem, especially at such a young age.
I mean, I get we were young, but still, it's the respect thing. I just need to
I
see it
agree.
more from you.
And when I ask if you can give me respect with Tyler, I think that we would be...
I truly do.
I don't think that the respect has been there.
Okay.
I agree.
It hasn't been there. And I know that you have, but there's a part of you, which is why I asked her to start with her apology first. And I know it's going to take some time for you to receive that and for that to sink in. But what you have to understand is that you're unconsciously making decisions because you were hurt and you want to make sure she feels that to some degree as well.
Yeah.
Because you know for a fact, I just walked to your phone, and I really do believe there's nothing sexual going on with, you know, over there. There's nothing. But you do know that it's going to mess with her. You know it.
Yeah.
You know it. You see, she's admitted to it.
I mean, yeah,
So,
it will mess with her, but
thing you can do
like, there's nothing else I can do when it's all silent in the room and it's just like us three. It's awkward.
But the reason it's awkward right now is because y'all never healed your relationship.
Yeah.
There's just been a pattern of y'all's relationship becoming more and more dysfunctional. And so therefore you're in this room and you're trying to do something to make it feel like it's not awkward, but you're also unconsciously, what you just admitted to, doing something that you know that's going to hurt her. So what you have to do is you first of all have to apologize and say, yes, I have been disrespecting you as well.
Sorry, I've been disrespecting you as well. And I need to focus on you more than just petty things in the past.
I think one thing that you all can do for each other is being clearer and opening up, but I know that's going to be hard, but open up through boundaries. It's going to allow you not to feel like you have to always share your emotions, or for you to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to say everything and I have to be the one to keep this going. Just say a boundary of like, hey, this is something that I don't feel comfortable with. Like a great boundary for you is to say, I'm not going to text your man no more. It's one thing if you're together and you're all interacting, but it's another thing to deliberately sending memes and texts to somebody that's going to make your sister feel insecure. Would you ever want to feel insecure again like you felt when you were younger and she was talking to your man?
No.
Because I know that hurt you.
Yeah.
It hurt you deep. Because that was probably like one of your first loves, first real likes.
It was.
Yeah, that first one hurts deep. Yeah. So I know you felt like she did that to me, so she deserves to feel that insecurity, but neither of you deserve to feel that way. So can you set the boundary of not texting the man she's dating?
Yes, I will.
I appreciate it.
Good, good. What else do you all need? Is there anything else? Because I feel like we got to a good equivalent.
I know, that was awesome.
That was good for you?
I've never heard her say anything like that.
You've never heard her say anything like that? Good. But good. But the part of the thing is that is because y'all had this moment that kind of broke y'all even more.
Yeah.
Because y'all just didn't have the sisters things with the parents and attention. Y'all had something that broke the trust and respect. And that's probably the reason why you never say anything, because she never acknowledged it. But you got your acknowledgement today. And you got a boundary today. So I think y'all gonna be okay.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see what's going on with that, okay? Yeah, we'll see, all right? All right, listen, yeah. Give your sister a hug, y'all gonna be all right. Yeah. Good luck to y'all. Yeah, you're welcome so much. You're welcome. Of course, it's all great, yeah.